be in the ring.
This is a Casino Gauntlet match with sudden death rules, where the winner will earn an international championship title bout at Double or Nothing. Introducing the first participant from Auckland, New Zealand, weighing 222 pounds, he is 1/3 of the Unified Trios champions, Switchblade Jay White.
As the guns rise up throughout Daly's place here, there you see Jay White, Austin and Colton Gunn, the Bang Bang Gang, the unified AEW World Trios champions, defeating the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass this past Sunday, and now Jay White with an opportunity to earn a shot at the AEW International Championship at Double or Nothing. This Casino Gauntlet match, a very interesting concept. Let's go back down to Justin Roberts. We'll touch up more on the rules in a second.
And next, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 205 pounds, Dante Martin.
Okay, as Chalber, understand we have no idea who's going to be coming out here. And there's plenty of wrestlers in the back that could come out here and vie for this.
That's
shot.
right. This match is sudden death. We know there will be multiple wrestlers involved. We don't know who they are.
Yeah, no.
But it is sudden death. The first pinfall or submission earns that man a shot at the AEW International Championship, at Roderick Strong, at Double or Nothing.
Like you guys just laid out, us as announcers, we have no idea. We had no idea who was going to start this thing, or we have no idea who's coming out next, just like you people at home, no idea.
But the one thing that is clear is that this match, it favors Jay White and Dante Martin to end it as quickly as possible, to not let any more competitors into this match. We will go as long as it takes to determine who will be the man that challenges Roderick Strong for the International Championship at Double or Nothing.
Yeah, it's a very fascinating match right now. If Jay White would pin Dante or vice versa, then one of these men would go on. But we're going to have men enter at every interval here, and we'll just see how it all pans out. I'm telling you, the road to Double or Nothing is getting very, very exciting, and it's coming up, of course, Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, Sunday, May 26th. Double or Nothing, 5 years of Double or Nothing, celebrating 5 years. And fans, a shot at the AEW International Championship is on the line. This Casino Gauntlet match, it's sudden death. I'm Excalibur, joined by Tony Schiavone, the Human Suplex Machine, Taz. We are calling the action. Can Jay White earn a shot at the International Championship at Double or Nothing, or will it be Dante Martin, the cover? Jay White able to kick out.
Well, Dante just showed Jay White what he's about. He's an insane athlete and a very dynamic, explosive style. For Dante, watch this guy, man. He can go.
Dante over that top, vaulting over the top, and Jay White waiting for him. Lands the chop as
Jay White is very shrewd, Excalibur. What a veteran, man.
very shrewd, but also very heavy-handed as well, as Dante finding out personally with those chops. And now Dante, though, floats behind, jumping knee strike, catching Jay White.
Yeah, he definitely caught Jay really bad. Jay lost his feet, and Dante's smart. Get him back in the ring and try to get a win here and just, you know, win this Casino Gauntlet match.
Yeah, earn your spot at Double or Nothing. Earn a shot at Roderick Strong, the AEW International Championship.
Oh, my God.
Dante going down hard over the top.
Got him hooked high. Oh, now here we go. Again, we had no idea.
Well, now we know the third man to join this match. It'll be Penta El Zero Miedo.
Introducing next, Penta El Zero Miedo.
And again, this match is sudden death, Tony. It behooves the three men that are involved right now to end it as quickly as possible.
Absolutely, because the more that enter, the more chaos there's going to be, and we're just going to have to watch and see what happens, because it could end up with like 20 men in the ring.
Swings and misses. Jay White goes down via the sling blade from Penta, as does Dante Martin. And the kick to the outside of the thigh of Dante from Penta.
Dante, very resilient, can take a lot of pain, but Penta can dish it out.
Well, Dante eats the shot from Penta, eats another one. Fans, don't go anywhere. The action continues live tonight on Dynamite. As Penta drives down Dante Martin, but opts not for the pin. Instead, maybe thinking foot stomps off the top.
Dante not moving much down. He's down there, and this guy Penta, man, you know, he can fly. Whoa, he went flying at the hands of Jay White.
As Jay White has Penta up on the ramp here in Daly's place, but thrust kick knocking Jay White down as Penta, oh, look at that, launching off of Jay White, hit A destroyer on Dante Martin.
That was nuts.
Can Penta punch his ticket to Double or Nothing? Well, Dante, luckily for him, I say luckily, rolled out of the ring, taking himself out of pinning range from Penta El Cero Miedo, Taz.
Yeah, no, exactly. And if anybody could definitely trade big chops with Jay White, it is Penta. Because he can bring the chops.
Yeah, Jay White down in the corner, though. As the hype man, Alex Abrahantes, leading the Uno Mas, the one more chant.
I'd love to chop Alex right in the back of the head.
All righty then.
Oh, man, what a shot.
We are in an open-air amphitheater, and somehow that's still echoed throughout. Penta ducking underneath. Handed shot.
It's a good part about the open amphitheater.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tony, did you know it was Casual Wednesday?
I did not. Didn't know it was suck-up day either.
Hey. Team player, man.
I know you are, Taz. I'm just being.
You gotta know where your bread is buttered, son.
I know. I'm just kidding you, buddy. Just don't get upset. Too late.
Was born upset.
That happened earlier today.
Oh, Penta just
Rush kick, but well, look at Jay White.
There you
right
go.
there, grabbing him by the trunks. Inside cradle, Jay White trying to end this here, but Penta
over-rotated.
No. Two.
Jay White over-rotated a little bit on that small package inside cradle, but still was able to get a cover, but not enough. Again, pinfall or submission. First one, sudden death Jones. It's over.
It was actually Special Delivery Jones.
Different guy.
Jay White keeping the pressure on. Dante Martin.
Where's he from? Philadelphia, wise ass. All right, here we go.
Jay White, lateral press. Weisenheimer. Three men currently looking to punch their ticket to Double or Nothing coming up on Sunday, May 26th. The winner of this Casino Gauntlet match will face Roderick Strong for the AEW International Championship. But remember, more men will enter this match as time goes on.
Here we go.
And speaking of which,
Next, Kyle O'Reilly.
Again, there's no clock ticking, no nothing, just guys coming out. It's wild. We have no idea.
the man that had the International Championship slipped through his fingers this past Sunday at Double or Nothing, now with another opportunity. You know Kyle would love a rematch with Roderick Strong, and Kyle
Going after that arm, that elbow area.
Kyle getting a post-dynasty haircut as he's coming into this ring, looking to go after the arms of all other three men involved. And remember, this match will continue until there is a pinfall or submission. It is sudden death, and the winner will receive a shot at Roderick Strong on Sunday, May 26th.
Oh, nice roll through right there. And Dante missed, but he nailed Penta.
And this is huge.
Penta.
Breaking news, we will learn who will challenge Swerve Strickland at Double or Nothing live on Dynamite next week when we return to Winnipeg. And remember, next week we'll also have the AEW return of Kenny Omega as Kyle O'Reilly puts on the brakes.
That's amazing. We're on the road to Double or Nothing. We're going to find out who Swerve is going to wrestle. Kenny Omega is going to return next week, as you can see, when we're in Winnipeg. But as we're on the road to Double or Nothing, we're going to find who's going to vie for the international title here during this match, which could end at any time right now.
Cazadora attempted by Dante Martin. Drops into the Juji Gatame attempt.
He's got it just about locked in. Got to break that grip of Dante.
No, but that's the trouble. Oh, wait, look now. Trent, he grabbed the ankle of Jay White and now getting back almost like a heel hook.
Kind of inverted, but there's a lot of down.
There we go.
The wheel keeps on turning here.
Oh, brother.
This is massive. We had no idea who would be involved in this. And
The aerial assassin, Will Ospreay.
Did you see the reaction of the fans in Jacksonville? What a great surprise.
You see O'Reilly's face. He's got redemption in mind from Dynasty, and here we go.
And Will Ospreay, after that instant classic with Bryan Danielson this past Sunday, now potentially with a shot at the International Championship at Double or Nothing. O'Reilly, though, the kick to the inside of the leg. Ospreay bounding up, spring forward elbow strike. drops down O'Reilly now. Penta coming in, the kick to the outside leg, and now Penta and Dante.
A little working together here.
Yeah, they're identifying the fresh man as Ospreay comes in the back flipping kick. Oh wait, Jay White looking for
Nice counter with that arm drag there.
and Jay White and Will Ospreay, tons and tons of history between these two men.
This is awesome, man. In the same ring, Jay White, Will Ospreay in an AEW ring. This is absolutely awesome. The fans are going bananas here.
Remember, Jay White and Will Ospreay, both former holders of the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, which Jon Moxley will defend tonight against Powerhouse Hobbs in our main event. But right now, they are focused on the International Championship. They're focused on Roderick Strong. They're focused on earning their shot at Double or Nothing. As Ospreay sent Jay White to the ropes. Jay White bails out.
It's not a popular thing to do, but it's the smart thing to do by Jay White. Uh-oh!
Standing Spanish fly. The leg is hooked. And whoa!
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh, this means trouble.
That's a big man coming out, bro.
Monster, Lance Archer.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
And he's fresh, too, and everybody's been wrestling so far.
as Archer and Ospreay, a lot of history between these two men from their time in New Japan Pro Wrestling. That IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship. Both men former holders, and
Oh, my God, what a shot by Lance.
This is such a cool match. First ever Casino Gauntlet match. What a great concept.
and remember, it's sudden death.
Yes,
As
it
Lance
is.
Archer catches Dante Martin. He's got Jay White in his.
God!
Two for the price of one.
about that.
Uh-oh.
Penta just leaping on Lance Archer. Maybe that's his best hope, Taz.
Yeah, try to use your speed, but look at this. Lance Archer just running through Penta. Now Kyle is next.
Kyle O'Reilly in the grip. No!
Nice into the front guillotine. Good counter by O'Reilly.
Can O'Reilly put the Murderhawk Monster to sleep? Or no!
Nice job there.
Yeah, just powers his way out of it.
Is anybody else coming out? Are we done, or it just keeps on going?
It just keeps on going until there's a pinfall or submission. This is absolutely wild.
I mean, this explains why the catering was so backed up. How many wrestlers we got back there? Jeez.
As Archer could be thinking blackout. This could be it.
Yes, it could be right now. He better hit
wait,
it.
no, it's Ospreay to the floor. And fans, the action in this Casino Gauntlet match continues. Don't go anywhere.
Well, Archer has the size advantage out of all these men that are out here thus far, and he's utilizing it.
And remember, there's no disqualifications in this match. Archer bringing out the lumber. He's going to do everything and anything to earn his shot at the International Championship, Taz.
Look at that table. Looks like a little card table next to this guy, like a little one to play poker on. But you're right. He's going to do whatever he can, Archer. He's a veteran. He knows what he's doing, and he wants an opportunity. Boy, hold, watch out here. Ospreay, no quitting that guy.
Yeah, Ospreay and Archer, they have had some just knockdown, drag-out wars, Tony, and it's continuing here tonight in AEW.
Yeah, well, he put up the table for some reason. I don't know if he has anyone in mind. Here comes the second one.
Just dragged it over Jay White.
No, he did. It's trouble for someone, or maybe it's trouble for the other guys on the floor right now.
This guy will throw all these guys through those tables. Lance Archer's a monster, huge dude.
I think Archer has identified the man that he wants to put through those tables in Will Ospreay. Remember, I mean, Ospreay, undefeated since his arrival here in AEW. He's got tons and tons of momentum. Definitely has to be one of the biggest targets in this match.
He is just whooping people's ass.
Well, Archer and Jay White, they've crossed paths more than a couple times in New Japan Pro Wrestling as well. But
Yeah, he's whipping people's ass, but he's got to pin somebody or get somebody to submit.
He's trying to wear people down, but Ospreay again able to get back to life a bit.
Ospreay, just got shoulder blocked out of midair.
He shoved him off.
Yeah, he went for a flying forearm, and he went flying, meaning Ospreay. This is where, you know, listen, it's every man for himself, but this is where some of these guys should try to double or triple up and work as a cohesive unit against Archer.
Yeah, take out the biggest man, better the odds for yourself, at least temporarily, until you know that whatever union develops here to dissolve very rapidly.
There's no stopping Archer.
Table time.
Archer.
Oh, maybe not. I thought he was pointing the table that time.
Tez, I mean, that's a good misdirect by Archer.
Yeah. Well, exactly. I think that Jay White thought he was going to go through a table. Instead, look at him. Yeah, he looks like a slinky.
Hung up, or was hung up in the ropes over the apron. The Casino Gauntlet match continues live tonight on Dynamite. The Murder Hawk, Lance Archer, making an immediate impact in this match. He's propped up 2 tables, but he got distracted.
Now Commander's out here.
Next, Commander.
What a concept this is, guys. We didn't even know this match was happening. A lot of times we know all the matches. We had no idea this was going on. But what a concept it was.
Oh my God, poor Commander. Oh! Holy cow.
Commander reversing the powerbomb attempt by Lance Archer into a Hurricane Rana and sending Archer through a set of tables. And remember, the only thing we know for certain about this match is the first man to score a pinfall or submission, Tony, will earn a shot at Roderick Strong in the International Championship.
That's one of the reasons it's such a fantastic idea. And really, oh, look at this.
I just think it's wild that the guy with the least size took out the guy with the most size.
Oh, Commander, though, ducked under the Enziguri attempt, goes off the back of Will Ospreay, and now coming through Deja Vu. No, DDT by Commander!
You know, we're so amazed.
Cover here, 2-0.
I was going to say we're so amazed at what Ospreay can do, but how about that by Commander, guys?
Look at the Shiranagi.
Oh, Jay White spiked Commander, center of the ring. The legs hook deep, 2, and Commander able to kick out.
Just to reiterate, it's sudden death, first pinfall or submission, every man for himself.
Yeah.
First pinfall or submission, the match is over.
This match will keep going. More people will be coming out, raising the stakes as the, oh, look at that, the Blade Runner countered by by Will Ospreay, Liger Bomb, 2, and oh, so close.
You can tell there's a sense of urgency because they all know fresh bodies are going to keep coming in. And of course, the winner goes on to Double or Nothing.
You're right, Shivani.
For the international title.
He's going hidden blade jump. Wait a minute.
Oh, hidden blade, no.
Brother.
Introducing next, Jay Lethal.
Lethal a bit tentative. You know you're open when you come into the ring, so Lethal very cautious upon entering, but
that's a veteran. Lethal smart.
That's right.
And remember, it'll be 5 years of Double or Nothing coming up on Sunday, May 26th, as Lethal picture perfect accuracy with that dropkick and the lethal combination.
Turn around.
Well, he turned around a bit too late. Penta landing that shot.
It's a bit low.
Yeah. Lethal hobbled by that one. Sent into the ropes. Sunset flip. No. Penta rolls through. Lethal ducks under. Lethal injection.
Oh, he got it. Watch Jay White. To look at Jay White. He's in here.
Jay White realized it now. Blade Runner. Lethal. Oh, that sleeper suplex from Jay White. Remember these two guys crossing paths in the Continental Classic. Jay White, Jay Lethal, and Dante Martin, though, doesn't care about history. He cares about Double or Nothing. He cares about the shot at Roderick Strong.
And he broke up the Blade Runner that time with that drop kick from the top.
Yeah, it's just bodies everywhere. We don't know if any more wrestlers are coming out or not. Who the hell knows?
Big elbow strike. Ospreay intercepts the lariat attempt.
Could be up to 21 wrestlers, we understand, in the backstage area that could be a part of this.
Well, Ospreay landed 2 shots to the face of Kyle O'Reilly, floats over. O'Reilly, though, lands on his falling elbow.
Oh. And how about that? Will Ospreay ate it and came right back.
Oh, and he comes across. 1, 2, no.
Great kick out right there by Kyle O'Reilly. Again, winner gets a match for the International Championship at Double or Nothing.
He called for the Os Cutter, but
no, he's called for the Stormbreaker. But oh no, he's called for the Tiger Driver 91. But remember, after he injured Danielson, he said he's going to retire that move.
All right.
And that momentary indecision cost Ospreay.
Yeah, the hesitation.
Juji Gatame now.
Juji Gatame locked in. Wait a second, Commander. A Cielito. No! Commander. 1, 2. No! Ospreay, the hidden blade on Commander.
Ospreay just nailed Commander.
1, 2, 3.
Will Ospreay! It's Will Ospreay!
Here is your winner. Your main event is a Forbidden Door Casino Gauntlet match set for one fall. Introducing first from Auckland, New Zealand, weighing 222 pounds, he is 1/3 of the Unified World Trios Champions, Jay White.
And speaking of backwards, Juice Robinson returned.
Yes, sir. How about this? We had no idea that Jay White would be the first man in the ring. It's all random. We have no idea.
No, we don't. It's wild. I'm sorry. I'm not Excalibur, but he's next to me. Go ahead.
Yes, I know. Go ahead, Taz.
No, you go ahead, Excalibur. You're Tony. That's Excalibur next to me.
Just like we had no idea this past Sunday night that Juice Robinson was going to be in the corner of the Bang Bang Gang and turn the tables, turn the tide against Death Triangle. There you see Bang Bang Gang still your unified AEW World Trios champions as we are about to kick off this Forbidden Door Casino Gauntlet match to determine who will challenge for the AEW World Championship at Forbidden Door.
It'd be wild at any time this thing could go. People coming out here, we don't know who it's going to be.
This is an interesting development.
It is sudden death. It is 21 men. If it lasts that long, no disqualification. The winner goes on to Forbidden Door. Random times, random men come out.
Next, from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing 217 pounds, he is a bastard Pac.
Well, Pac was part of that AEW Unified World Trios Championship match at Double or Nothing. You can see he still has the scars inflicted on him by the Bang Bang Gang. Going right at Switchblade Jay White.
Jay White had to know this was going to happen. He even had his robe on. I don't know what he was thinking. When Pac was hitting the ring, he was going to attack. Now, as the rules go, if Pac can win here, it's over.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah.
The match can end at any time. First pinfall or submission. Even if before all the men, all the competitors have entered this match. And that would be huge for Pac, of course, to end this match early and earn his shot at the AEW World Championship at Forbidden Door. And there you see Pac, he's using Jay White's jacket against him. It's anything goes in this match.
Absolutely, he can use it, no disqualification. That's all Bryce Remsburg can do is just watch along.
There's going to be wrestlers from all over the world. CMLL, New Japan, AEW, all fighting for a shot to get their hands, to get an opportunity at Strickland and his World Championship at Forbidden Door.
Watch out. Everybody clear out of the way.
Pac, wow, he's wrestling with a keener edge than even he usually does, Taz, and that is because of how everything went down in the trios match for the titles this past Sunday.
Oh, absolutely. But as we're talking about, Pac knows, he understands this massive opportunity that sits in front of him right now as he's dealing with Jay White. And we heard Swerve Strickland, the world champion, mentioned earlier. He's watching this thing. He's got a keen interest, obviously. Who wins this thing?
As Jay White unceremoniously introduced that ring apron again by the bastard Pac. No, I don't. Oh, Jay White, and that's why Pac's chest looks like it does right now.
And you know, the thing is, when you have those broken blood vessels in your pec, your chest area from a couple of nights ago, man, it hurts even more when you get hit a few days later. It really does, because it's so sore.
Step up work on Rana as Jay White looking to retreat to the outside, but Pac has incredible range as he goes over the top, lands on his feet, making it look easy.
Yeah, and incredible body control. We know that from the black arrow that he used on the top turnbuckle, and we saw it right there.
Man, I'm not sure, guys. I don't think Jay White has done one offensive move yet.
I think it was that chop to the chest.
Yeah,
that's about it.
You're right. That's exactly right. I knew you would correct me. You're the best. You really are the best.
That's what I'm here for, dude.
To correct us, you're right.
Oh, shotgun drop kick off the top. Leg is hooked. Jay White able to kick out.
Could have ended the match right there. Pac could have made his way to Forbidden Door had he got the 3 count.
Yeah, so close, so close. You could see how Pac's staying right next to the body of Jay White.
And you know, all over. Tony, that's so intriguing about this match. It can end at any point. First pinfall or submission. The match is over. That man who's, block at the top of the screen. Who's going to be next?
Oh, I told you. Mystico. Holy smokes.
CMLL his own, their own, his own. CMLL, there it is. Took me a while, but I got it out.
Legendary luchador from CMLL, Mystico, the third entrant in the Forbidden Door Casino Gauntlet match. Gamagiri backs up Jay White. Mystico lands on his feet, and another step-up work on Roderick back there to time to take down Mystico.
See, guys, this is the thing with these type of matches, these gauntlets that are anything goes. You don't know who's coming out in sudden death. You know, it's tough. You can't prepare. How do you prepare for these matches? You can't.
It's impossible. I mean, you are just wrestling on instinct alone as Mystico. The arm drag takes down Pac. Oh, damn. Rust kick.
And when there's more than one man in the ring, that's a completely different element. Obviously, you got to watch your back. You got to try to win at the same time.
As Mystico in command of the ring, Pac and Jay White doing battle on the floor.
Now Mystico,
he waited for this to happen.
Mystico takes flight over Los Angeles.
Very smart.
And the Forbidden Door Casino Gauntlet match continues in picture-in-picture. Don't move a muscle.
Well, they love Mystico here in Los Angeles, don't they?
They love Mystico all over the world, Tony.
Got corrected again there, Taz.
Oh, yeah, well, it's a Wednesday.
Okay.
Here we go. Watch Mystico fly here. Crossbody Jones takes out both men.
And Taz, not to correct you, but I do it on Sundays, too.
Yeah, I've heard. I know. You're the best.
Jay White going after the mask of Mystico.
Okay, now.
And it's anything goes.
I don't know what this is going to try to accomplish for Jay White.
Well, to frustrate him, you know, really discombobulate Mystico. I think that's why he would do that.
Yeah, to take Mystico off his game, to worry that his identity would be exposed. I mean,
correct. That's discombobulation is what that is.
That's my word. I just used it. Thank you. You hack.
No, that's another show that's on Max. Just ended. Great finale, by the way.
Yeah, Jay White now trying to get some control. He's got that wrist control and kicking the gut of Mystico, but here comes Pac.
There you go. Jay White, yeah. Going for the pinfall attempt, but Pac right there to break it up. Remember, this match, essentially sudden death, as you said, Tony, can end at any point.
And we don't know when another man's coming in until we see the countdown on the BAM up here.
Yeah, it's so difficult to, as an announcer, you don't know who's coming out. We don't know. We have no idea. But even worse for the competitors, Excalibur, they can't prepare for who they're going to face.
That's right. And kick to the midsection by Mystico, doubling over Jay White. And Jay White is, Mystico went for the cover here. Shoot. And this is uncharacteristic for Jay White. He got caught right out of the blocks by Pac, and thus far has not been able to wrestle his way back into this match. Well.
Oh, it's rare you see a guy with a mask in his eye rake, but if you get your thumb hole in that mask of a hole, it can happen. I tried a few Excalibur earlier.
Jay White trying to take off the mask once again.
Yeah, Pac re-enters and it's trouble for Jay White.
This is not necessarily Pac helping out Mystico, Tony. This is Pac seizing on an opportunity. Oh, damn!
This is Pac trying to move on to Forbidden Door.
I'll tell you who might not be moving on, and that's Jay White. He might be moving on to the ER.
Oof, Jay White, very unsteady, understandably so.
He hit that buckle, that second buckle, really, really impactfully hard.
High velocity. Jay White introduced that middle turnbuckle. And Pac, shot to the back of the head.
Yeah, Pac is kind of making this personal, guys, instead, don't you think?
Well, after the last month he endured,
I understand
the Bang Bang Gang. You can't blame him.
But keep your eye on the prize here.
Who will earn a shot at the AEW World Championship at Forbidden Door? We are about to find out. Casino Gauntlet match continues live tonight on Dynamite.
Oh, yeah. Here's the fourth man. And we're just rolling here.
The fourth man is the aerial assassin, the newly crowned AEW International Champion, Will Ospreay, who is going right at Mystico.
People are losing their mind here at the Kia Forum.
And, Jay White right behind Ospreay.
Nice arm-drag counter right there by Ospreay.
A long history between Will Ospreay and Switchblade Jay White in New Japan Pro Wrestling. These two men have battled countless times. Jay White trying to earn himself an ally. Ospreay wanted no part of it, but Pac now returning Jay White to the waiting Will Ospreay. Man, these matches so unpredictable. You don't know who's entering, when they're entering, but it can end in a blink of an eye.
And the thing is, it's every man for himself. Anything goes.
Oh my God! Back
That would have been it. Sudden death, as we've been pointing out, unless you just joined us.
Well, watch Mystico, Pac, and Ospreay. We're discussing it. Mystico looking to take advantage. Thrust kick knocks Pac down. Swinging a miss by Ospreay. Mystico coming around. Big time block, Mystico! He's got Ospreay down flat on the mat. And look at this. The countdown is coming. It's Shota Umino from New Japan Pro Wrestling, the man who was under the tutelage of Jon Moxley, breaking out on his own and now part of the Casino Gauntlet match.
Well, you can tell he was under the tutelage of Moxley. Man, he comes in with stiff kicks, brother.
And these are wrestlers from all over the world right now. You're seeing a New Japan guy battling out with a CMLL guy. AEW guys, everything.
Oh, and Jay White goes down, Mystico goes down. Usually when you see New Japan guys, CMLL guys mixing it up, it's Fantastica Mania. But here tonight, we are on the road to Forbidden Door as Umino looking for something on Ospreay. Ospreay breaks free, but Umino applying pressure. Went for the Enziguri. Shota goes over the top. These two men know each other very well, as you can see. As Ospreay lands the roundhouse, Shota the drop kick on target.
An amazing drop kick.
Beautifully done right there.
Boy, if this doesn't get you fired up for Forbidden Door, nothing will, guys. I'm telling you that.
Now Shota Umino over the top DDT. Ospreay driven into the apron. Shota Umino launching off the ropes. Another DDT. Ospreay's down. 1, 2. Oh, Jay White there to break it up.
Great job by Jay White there. Again, sudden death. First pinfall or submission. The match is over. That man goes on to Forbidden Door to face the world champion Strickland.
As Switchblade Jay White blistering the chest of Shota Umino now with those chops and turning his attention to Will Ospreay. Jay White so dangerous with those chops.
Quick hands, you know, quick hands, heavy-handed is Switchblade. Who's next here? Oh boy. Big man right here.
You are not kidding.
This match just gets more and more compelling every time someone enters. Claudio Castagnoli. A high boot for Shota Umino. Jay White just bailing out. And Claudio.
Well, Jay White threw Umino in there like a sacrificial lamb. But on the hop after him is Claudio.
No!
How about that?
Claudio turned his attention. Didn't even realize Pac was there.
Good quick feet right there by the big man Claudio.
And Jay White, he's just trying to pull people in Claudio's path. And Claudio just keeps running through him.
Just stop Mystico.
What an international, just star-studded event this has become.
And now it's Shota Umino looking for the cover there. 1 count. That's Claudio able to kick out.
Shivani, I think international is the key word. You're right.
And now Claudio, the lateral press. Jay White once again to break it up.
Well, it's a massive opportunity to go into a major pay-per-view like Forbidden Door in New York on Long Island against the world champion Swerve Strickland. Big, massive opportunity for these men.
Claudio Castagnoli got Jay White up, and now he's got him down.
Fans want to see the giant swing.
Yeah, Jay White, he's not going to have to go to LAX to take a ride. He can take a ride right now, courtesy of Claudio Castagnoli. This gauntlet match continues. Don't go anywhere. White, Pac, Mystico, Claudio Castagnoli, and don't forget about Shota Umino. This match absolutely loaded.
Does it still make you dizzy if you're wearing a mask at Talon?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I just didn't know if it compresses your brain a little.
Oh yeah, Will Ospreay, don't forget about him.
Oh no, they're trying to do a third one. Look at Ospreay trying to fight this. Oh no, he won't be able to.
Can't fight that power of Claudio.
I'm always amazed that Claudio, how he can still stand on his feet. Now that's 3 in a row for this big guy.
It's power, it's equilibrium, it's so many things. As Shota Umino now trying to take advantage of a dizzy Claudio Castagnoli.
Challenging Claudio to nail him with a forearm. I don't know if that's a smart idea, sir.
And remember, Shota Umino, he was Claudio Castagnoli, like his attaché, so to speak, in New Japan Pro Wrestling, in the dojo system. He's the man that learned quite a bit from Jon Moxley. As you see, looking perhaps for the paradigm shifter, Death Rider, but Claudio able to counter it. And now Shota Umino. Giant swing for him.
And those, I mean, that's got to be taking, you can see it's taking energy out of Claudio doing all these giant swings.
Well, now Pac, the springboard and catching.
Oh, no, you got to be careful. Not another one.
Oh, look at that from a waistlock type position.
This guy's an animal.
Look at Pac trying to fight this off.
Man, it looks wacky. It looks like kind of a conniption situation.
It's like a propeller that's improperly weighted. It's
like one of the wings fell. Oh, this is the best. Oh!
Anything goes!
Get him! Get Remsburg! The ref! Do the giant swing to Remsburg!
Fans want to see it.
I want to see it.
But it's anything goes.
Who's not going to do it?
Bryce,
I don't think Claudio realized.
Claudio was just grabbing anybody and everybody.
Hit him with a forearm. Ah, damn.
The Casino Gauntlet match for an AEW World Championship title shot continues. Who will earn the shot at Forbidden Door?
What the hell's this?
It's Lio Rush! He's been competing in New Japan Pro Wrestling as of late. And now, walking through the Forbidden Door.
Right now, Claudio is ruling the ring. Everybody else is on the floor, and he's standing strong in the ring. We've got wrestlers from Switzerland, New Zealand, England, Mexico, the United States. And one man will go on to Forbidden Door.
That was an insanely massive size difference here, I think.
I was just thinking the same thing, Taz. Lio Rush is going to have to use every bit of his quickness. As Lio lands on his feet, and there we see the quickness. Claudio looking for the boot. And the misdirects by Lio Rush. Fake high right to the midsection, hit the enziguri. And the bypass, Claudio goes over the top. Lio Rush throwing his body into Castagnoli. But right now, Shota Umino.
Umino!
But Lio Rush lands on his feet, rolls him through. Enziguri. That might have been a toe kick on the jaw, Shota. And Lio Rush, though, eats a big right-handed shot. And now look at it. Both men. And shoulder fake. Duck underneath, and both men collide.
Oh, there you go. Welcome to AEW there, boys. Thanks for coming.
Good call, Taz.
As Orange Cassidy looking for the DDT. Claudio using his power. Puts on the brakes, and now vertical suplex delayed there.
Good knees there by Orange to get out.
And Orange trying to maybe look for an inside cradle, but
too much power from Claudio. Wow. Got to try to keep on moving here now, Orange.
Got that Stun Dog Millionaire on.
DDT.
As Orange Cassidy springs up to his feet, but
he's hurting, man. Well, it looks like
oh, wait a second. Could be the hidden blade there. Ospreay and Cassidy, they were partners just a week ago here on Dynamite.
Just a week ago here on Dynamite. You are right, partners. And now, Cassidy slowly turning around.
I don't know why Will hesitated. This is an amazing opportunity here, but
come on, Cassidy.
From an opportunity to an opportunist. Switchblade Jay White. Oh, later suplex. Oh,
God, he dropped you hard on these back of his head.
big Uranage there, yeah.
Jay White, is he going to do it? No.
So remember how long Jay White's been in this from the beginning. He was the very first man.
Alongside Pac, right? As this match continues, we've mentioned multiple times, but if you're just joining us here at the top of the hour, it's the Forbidden Door Casino Gauntlet match. The winner earns a shot at AEW World Championship at Forbidden Door. The match can end at any time. Athletes from all over the world have entered, including the mad scientist, the alchemist of the ring from CMLL, Hechicero. The submission specialist coming into this match.
An amazing man who pulls out incredible moves and holds.
And now sliding in, going right at Switchblade Jay White. Sending Jay into the corner. Hechicero comes in, the flying knee. Ducks underneath Claudio Castagnoli. Hechicero brings him down, that guillotine Tijeras. Now rolls through and reverses Jay.
Oh,
reverses
Jujigatame.
Yeah, into the Jujigatame. And now look at this, rolls up Orange Cassidy too, and no!
Wow, that was close. What is the world champion, Strickland thinking watching this right now? I wonder who he wants to face.
And, oh, my God, how much can Cassidy take tonight?
But Hechicero now the freshest man in this match, and the man in control of the ring, but as Hechicero rises up, so does Mystico on the corner.
With a springboard here.
Mystico diving.
Again, every man for himself. Anything goes. Winner goes to Forbidden Door.
First pinfall or submission. It's essentially sudden death as Mystico, the deja vu, takes down Claudio Castagnoli. And now Mystico, springboard, finds his balance, diving Hurricanrana on the floor. But inside the ring, Shota Umino, he's got his eyes on Orange Cassidy.
The shooter getting poised.
A knee strike. Shota, the double underhook, paradigm shift, avoided, duck underneath Orange Pie.
What a shot by Orange. There's Pac.
Rolls through, Orange Cassidy counters, very nearly got it.
We got some of the best wrestlers flat out in the world right now, battling to go to Forbidden Door. Jay White, good switch right there.
He was looking for the Blade Runner. Pac finds his feet, and a boot to the side of the head.
Hold on, what's Juice? I looked off the monitor. Yeah, Juice Robinson's right there.
Juice Robinson, this is just how he coughed Death Triangle.
Oh, God. But anything goes. This is legal, even though he's not in the match.
Juice Robinson with the assist for Jay White once again, but Orange Punch, no. Sleeper suplex by Jay White.
Right on top of the head.
Switchblade Jay White looking for Blade Runner. Ospreay! Oh, hits out! And now Ospreay, the double underhook. He's got Cassidy up. Stormbreaker. No! One, two. No, Ospreay.
Oh, God, so close.
Orange Punch avoided. Cutter! There it is! 2, 3!
It's Will Ospreay!
Here's your winner, the AEW International Champion, Will Ospreay!
Well, I guess you could give an inadvertent assist, though, to Trent Beretta from earlier, busting open the head, the blood loss on Orange Cassidy, but what a victory right there
and
for
now,
Ospreay.
The AEW International Champion has earned a shot at the AEW World Championship at Forbidden Door coming up on Sunday. Forced to stand by, and aside from the first two, wait a second.
You said the match could end. Okada coming out now, and him and Orange Cassidy could go.
The second participant from Aichi, Japan, weighing 236 pounds, he is the Continental Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada!
That's a tough draw right there for Orange
certainly is. The AEW Continental Champion, the man who on Wednesday night went to a 20-minute time limit draw with Claudio Castagnoli.
Man, that's a lot of money out there. Is it pounds, yen, is it U.S. currency? I want it all. What is it? Do we know?
It looks like it's yellow, not orange.
I like the green one, to be honest.
Well, you have plenty of that already, we know. Well, here's the deal, the Rainmaker. I tell you, this man is going to be AEW World Champion one day, and it may come very, very soon if he wins this casino matchup. So much confidence, so much ability.
A lot of experience for the Rainmaker.
A lot of
all over the world.
championships.
Yeah, no, he's successful for a long time, man. I remember when he came to the United States.
And an opportunity to potentially become double
I'll tell
champion.
you later about it. You know that, Excalibur? I remember when he came to the United States. Don't get hot. Don't get hot.
And there we see referee Bryce Remsburg, that contract for the AEW World Championship shot on the line in this Casino Gauntlet match.
By the way, we say in the future they can get the title shot anytime they want.
Yeah, which is gigantic, right? I mean, come on, that's awesome.
You got that contract, you can say, I want it today.
Oh, look at Okada. Remember Okada, he was a member of Chaos.
Yeah, they're
in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Absolutely.
Okada's so emotional. He really is an emotional man.
Oh, wait, Okada now, look at this, hammering down on Orange Cassidy.
Right in the back of the neck.
Yeah.
So much for being friends at one time, right?
Yeah, Okada, he's fully thrown his lot in with Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the EVPs, and of course, Jack Perry, this new iteration of the Elite. And Okada, if he lands the Rainmaker, this could be it.
You're right. Forget about all the other men that are about to come out here.
Cassidy trying to block it with the hand in the pocket.
Power of the pockets.
Rhyme unintended. Now Orange Cassidy, both hands in the pocket, swing and a miss, and leapfrog by Okada. Cassidy vaults through, drop kick, takes down the Rainmaker.
Cassidy is so agile, so smooth, and the fans are up. He is wobbly.
Yeah, there's only one Orange Cassidy. Very unique competitor. People know it all over the place. Oh, wait, what?
Oh, but Okada went for the body slam, but instead Cassidy, now look at this, Cazador rolls him through, the ankles, cross, tough kick out for Okada.
Just gonna say that, Excalibur, cross those legs. You know,
Okada, the flapjack, drives down Orange Cassidy.
You cross those legs on a Cazador, man, as you know, that tightens that whole pin up.
Up the clock, ticking down to our next entrant.
Who is it?
This can't be right. This cannot be right.
Joining the match, Nigel McGuinness.
Well, I know it's been working out. Yeah, I didn't know it looked that good. What the hell's going on here? Look at this. Look at this. Nigel McGuinness. They are on their feet here at Wembley. As Nigel McGuinness, the third entrant in the Casino Gauntlet match.
Listen, Nigel McGuinness is one of the greatest wrestlers ever in a Ring of Honor. I think we all know that. And when you look at this,
In front of his home country here. Good for Nigel. What a reaction. Hometown boy.
And Nigel McGuinness, Kazuchika Okada exchanging elbow strikes. As Nigel takes the waist lock, Okada breaks free, the reversal into the ropes, and now Nigel through the leg, the block, or the bypass. He fed them out there, fed the leg, and now going between the... Nigel. Oh, what a shot.
Nice job right there.
oh Nigel's had a lot of quickness.
It's been a while for Nigel, man, being in the ring.
It certainly has. He thought he was retired. He thought his career was over. But you know what? I think the disdain that Nigel has for Bryan Danielson is no secret.
Yes.
And I have to suspect he's hedging his bets here. If Danielson leaves Wembley as AEW World Champion, Nigel wants to be the man to dethrone Bryan Danielson.
You nailed it, Excalibur. You're right about that. I think I agree with that. I think that's what's going on here regarding Nigel, but he's looking good, man.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Classic Nigel McGuinness right here.
Now Nigel goes over, brings Okada down on a kick to the back, and he chopped him down.
I don't think Okada knew where he was, where Nigel was. Nigel capitalized.
Nigel looking for the uppercut. Instead hits the lariat. Cover, 2. Oh, there goes the clock.
Who now? Who now?
The conglomeration.
And Orange Cassidy's colleague in the conglomeration. Look at that. O'Reilly just jogging straight to the ring. He's not wasting any time. He knows that the more people that enter this match, the worse odds his are.
Completely perfect observation. Went for a double leg, quick sprawl by Nigel with a front guillotine, and now they're exchanging wrist locks here.
As O'Reilly gets the better of the exchange, but Nigel, very prodigious striker. Open. Oh, wait a second.
Yes!
You love the teeter-totter, don't you, Schiavone?
Love the Nigel teeter-totter.
You teeter-totter, S.O.B. you.
Something that inspired Kyle O'Reilly as well. The PK, though, connects as Nigel down, and Okada got caught coming through the ropes. O'Reilly
Right, locked up in the ropes. Excalibur with the dragon screw. These people loving Nigel.
Knee strike to the side of the head. Nigel may be out. 1, 2. Okada there to break it up.
Wait a minute, I just thought of something. Does this mean I have to work Saturdays now? What the hell is going on here, Schiavone?
See you in South Dakota.
I got to talk to Tony Khan. I need a raise.
O'Reilly elevates up and over Okada. Battering ram headbutt to the midsection on Okada. Dragon screw by Kyle O'Reilly.
Well done, too.
Juji-Gatame, nice block into that Juji-Gatame by O'Reilly.
And Okada, though, rolls to his stomach, but O'Reilly maintains control of the wrist. As Nigel McGuinness.
And Nigel, good top wrist lock there. All 3 of these men have holds. Well, I should say
2 of the 3.
Here comes OC.
You never know what OC's going to do.
Boot to the midsection by Nigel McGuinness. Orange Cassidy, stun dog millionaire. And O'Reilly, there's that conglomeration teamwork. The axe kick to the back of the head. And remember, Orange Cassidy, he had to win a match between himself, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong to earn this #1 spot.
Went for the orange punch to the Orange Cassidy.
Oh, wow. Okada went for the Rainmaker, and now the high-low combination conglomeration.
Who's coming out?
Zack Sabre Jr.
What a surprise! Just days after winning the G1 Climax tournament in New Japan Pro Wrestling, Zack Sabre Jr. has an opportunity to earn a shot at the AEW World Championship in addition to his shot at the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, another great surprise, another great wrestler here. I mean, talk about momentum as you just laid out, Excalibur, that Zack has.
But we got 2 members of the conglomeration.
And they want him. You're right, Schiavone. They want him in the ring.
Yes, they do.
2-on-1 situation, they know it. But Zack Sabre Jr. is not done.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Members of the conglomeration working as a team here.
Right, Stun Dog Millionaire countered. Zack brings the neck, and look at that great sprawl there by Zack. Yeah, cranks the neck of O'Reilly as well.
Twice now, O'Reilly went for doubles, and it didn't work.
Now,
Behind you.
the 2 Englishmen. Oh.
Listen to this crowd.
Zack Sabre Jr., Nigel McGuinness, 2 men who defined what it means to call yourself a British wrestler in 2 different generations, now squaring off.
Definitely an excellent moment for British Pro Wrestling and for these two excellent athletes. Well, Nigel's been so long since he's competed, but man, his cardio is, I thought he'd be gassed by now. He's looking great.
I was thinking the same thing, Taz. He is prepared for this day.
He really is.
Big uppercuts connecting by Nigel McGuinness. Zack, though, counters, looking for a backslide. Zack.
AEW color commentators are kicking ass tonight.
Oh, wait. Zack the roll-up. Nigel, the counter. Zack the counter. The nice stack. And Zack Sabre Jr. He nearly earned a shot at the AEW
Get the play-by-play guys in there.
Hell no.
Excalibur drops him on his head, trying to drive his head for everyone, choking people out.
And Okada, Zack Sabre Jr., a lot of history between these two men in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Now facing off inside an AEW ring as Okada looking for the neck breaker, but Zack
Got that head scissor.
He's felt that, he's countered, he's got both, or he's got the right arm of Okada captured, but Okada just grip there with the neck breaker.
Yeah, you know, so innovative and talented is Zack Sabre Jr., but Okada, again, thought of an excellent counter there, and it worked with the neck breaker.
A scoop and the slam by Kazuchika Okada.
Well, he's hurting. Look at that right shoulder of Okada. Let's see if it comes into play in this thing.
Yeah, Okada, he favors that elbow drop off the top. It connects.
Yeah, right on the sternum.
And Zack, I think he's holding that left rib.
Oh, yeah, maybe not the sternum, my bad. Well, I thought it was across the chest, it was across the stomach.
Yes. Yeah, seen a lot of that tonight.
A lot of angry people. It's good.
Universal.
He takes down the legs of Okada. Now the legs laced.
Round kick. Zack never saw it coming.
Yeah, O'Reilly was very quick there. And now Zack, oh, look at this. He's got Okada caught up in the abdominal stretch, yeah.
Roderick Strong!
Roderick Strong. The next entrant into this Casino Gauntlet match in the ring is very quickly filling up.
Yeah, pound for pound. No matter how big or small you are, this is one of the toughest guys in the industry for years.
Messiah, the backbreaker, former international champion.
And now potentially able to earn a shot at the AEW World Championship as O'Reilly and Sabre.
One of his former buddies there.
In Kyle O'Reilly, yep, and now look at this.
What a strength.
Oh, former international champion Roderick Strong, the man he defeated to win that title, was Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, used a backbreaker to do it.
And
repeatedly.
Yeah, powerbomb? Nope.
Nope. Kyle O'Reilly
Nice
able
counter. Guillotine.
to counter into the front guillotine indeed, but Okada, the drop kick to the back. O'Reilly and the backbreaker. Oh, wow, quick interval there.
Yeah. We don't know how quick these intervals will come.
That's right, they are.
Reach for the sky, boy.
The Ring of Honor World Champion, Mark Briscoe!
Another member of the conglomeration.
God, I love Mark Briscoe.
Oh, he's a wild man. Talk about unpredictability. Oh, this is it.
And Roderick Strong charging right at Mark Briscoe.
He's going to the Kung Fu.
London, England getting a taste of the redneck Kung Fu here, courtesy of Mark Briscoe.
We're a long way from Sussex County, Delaware, I'll tell you that now.
Oh, Sabre trying to come in behind Mark Briscoe, but he caught with the headbutt. Briscoe diving out of the ring, but Sabre turning his attention to Kyle O'Reilly.
Ankle lock, look at that ankle lock.
Yeah, he could get a submission right now, or maybe not.
Nope.
Oh, what a counter.
Sabre, so technically proficient, able to escape, but O'Reilly, the back suplex, and now look at Briscoe!
Well, we're starting to add a lot more athletes here, so now it's more and more. You never know who's going to hit you from behind to the side. There's too many guys now.
Now Mark Briscoe, the flipping neck breaker on Sabre.
Back chops.
And look at this. The chair tossed into the ring by Orange Cassidy.
That's a conglomeration move. They're teaming up here. They're setting up for Mark Briscoe.
And Briscoe on the top. Takes down Nigel. Takes down Riley.
Land on his feet. He's got teeth like he's from England.
for the exact other reason.
Yeah, no, you're right. This is a man with a purpose.
Yeah.
Hangman and a Page being nothing but a collaboration.
Hangman and Page, of course, his animosity towards Swerve Strickland is no secret.
Well.
That's why he was a part of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. Hangman, he wanted Swerve here at Wembley. Actually, I'm not even sure Hangman cares where he gets Swerve. He just wants another shot at him.
What's another shot? And remember, the winner of this match will get a shot whenever he wants it.
Whoa! Zack Sabre almost went flying over the top, care of a backdrop, but it didn't work.
Wait, Kazuchika Okada sent over the top.
That hung up there, Okada.
Hangman and now... Wait, Okada ducked the lariat attempt, but Hangman caught the Rainmaker in the back of the head.
Orange Cassidy, watch out!
Orange Cassidy, Diamond Claw's body.
Good power, good strength.
Boy, Hangman just ruling the ring right now.
Sure is.
Fall away slam there by Hangman and Page, and now up to his feet, but not for long over the top.
How cool is this, man? Look at this. Hangman, Orange Cassidy, Okada, Nigel McGuinness.
Zack Sabre Jr., Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly. Who's who of professional wrestling. Shot avoided. Orange punch avoided. Oh, he got him! Wow! Hangman's gonna take it right here!
He's got it. 1, 2,
Now Briscoe there to break it up.
That was tremendous right there by Hangman. Another national hero who's not from this country.
The last outlaw,
Jeff Jarrett, he entered that Owen Hart Foundation tournament in order to honor his late friend. But in doing so, he said there's nobody he'd rather have win, if it couldn't be himself, than Bryan Danielson. But as a result of that, Hangman Adam Page and Jeff Jarrett seem to have made bitter enemies out of one another.
Yeah, and they're eyeing each other right now. As you can see from Hangman, Jeff Jarrett pointing right at Hangman with his guitar. Hands it off to Karen, and look at this.
And you got to look at Jarrett with all of his experience. He's in amazing condition, with decades of big-time experience and loads of championships, Excalibur.
He certainly is, but as this ring continues to fill up further urgency is the name of the game from Jeff Jarrett, who's throwing out right hands, taking down Hangman, taking down Roderick, taking down Okada. No, look at this, taking down Nigel.
Yeah, he's always possessed a tremendous punch his whole career, and it's been so successful for him.
I love how he's spinning around. I think Jeff Jarrett hasn't been in a match like this before.
He has. He's been in every kind of match.
Every kind of match, you're right.
Probably twice.
He knows how to look around.
As Hangman and Jeff Jarrett, the last men standing.
There's always time for a Fargo strut. Boom! Going right back to Hangman once again. Your body's all over the floor here.
Now Jeff Jarrett, the right hands come down on the head of Hangman Adam Page. How sweet would it be for Jeff Jarrett to leave London?
Hey, watch out, watch out. I
Would
can
see
see
this
this.
championship and Hangman powerbomb Jarrett to the floor.
Just heard Hangman say, stay out of my way. What the hell's Karen doing?
Oh, no.
He's crazy.
What are you doing here?
He's absolutely unhinged.
Hangman, for a man that feels like he walks the righteous path. Almost stepping over the line there.
Let's just lay out.
Introducing next,
Don't believe what I'm saying.
We've heard the rumors. We heard the rumors.
is a very special moment.
How about this? Ricochet, on his first night as a part of AEW, has his chance to earn a shot at the AEW World Championship. And he is mixing it up with an AEW original in Hangman Page.
Wow, this dude is special. For years, he's special.
Look how quick he is. My God.
Yeah, for many years, he has been the premier high flyer in all of professional wrestling, and now, look at this, Ricochet, just perpetual motion.
I think it's funny, he's wearing the black and gold, the colors of AEW. That's kind of badass.
Yes, it is.
Ricochet takes Roderick Strong off the apron. He has the ring to himself.
And we never know which way this guy might fly over our heads here. This guy can soar.
And as if this Casino Gauntlet match couldn't get anyone. Shooting star press to the floor.
I feel like good old Ricochet's going to fit right in.
Now Ricochet, pump kick to the side of the head of the former AEW World Champion Hangman Adam Page. Hangman. Return to the ring by Ricochet.
That's what we want to see. Get up top.
And
Here we go. Somebody new.
wait a second.
Until he becomes AEW World Champion. He said in his limit, as you can see, that he thought the Trios Championship would be just the beginning for him. He's no longer Trios Champ. He wants to be World Champ.
That's right, the opening contest of our broadcast tonight. Christian Cage and the Patriarchy were defeated. He's hurt for the AEW World Trios Championship, but inside the ring. Oh, wait a second, Ricochet! Ricochet changing course on the top rope. And now comes in the insecurity. Might have caught. Push out the shoulder block. Shot lariat. This is going to be it.
Welcome to AEW, bud.
Nope. 1, 2.
It's calmly broke it up. I want to see Christian Cage hit Nigel, to be honest with you. But maybe that'll come later.
Look at this. The disrespect shown by Okada, not sitting well with Hangman Adam Page.
Well, Okada just absorbed all those blows, guys.
And the reversal. Drop kick.
Amazing for the guy his size. Get up that high.
He has a great drop kick forever.
Wait a second, Hangman looking for Deadeye, but Okada reverses, rolling up. Strike, but Hangman.
He wants a buckshot to finish this match off.
Hangman wants the buckshot. He wants the shot.
Karen
Swerve, but Karen Jarrett. Look at this. Jarrett's got the guitar. Jarrett, the guitar, cracked over the head, but inside the ring. Kazuchika, Rainmaker. But Zack Sabre Jr. into the ring, the backslide, no. Okada. Short arm lariat. Sabre got rocked by that.
He's going Rainmaker.
Rainmaker, no. Zack, counter.
Oh, Yuji Katami's trying to lock it in.
But Okada, he's countering. He's got the hands gripped together. Wait for Cassidy
to steal it.
2 and 0.
Love what OC did there, tried to steal it.
Punch on Okada.
What a shot.
Sabre with the waist lock.
Went for an Okada roll. He's got it with a back bridge.
2 and no. And European clutch.
Incredible maneuvers here. Punch by Zack Sabre, but a one-arch punch ended all that.
Roderick Strong, swing and a miss. And DDT, no. Roderick, and a heartache.
Great job, Roddy Strong.
They're coming from every direction.
Briscoe flying in, Nigel McGuinness. Shot to the midsection. Mark Briscoe called for the J Driller. But no, Nigel able to counter out. Reversal, Nigel up and over the top. The face of Briscoe with the knee to the midsection. Nigel hanging around on top too long.
Conglomeration working together here.
Oh, Nigel is in grave danger, guys.
Oh, he got out. Looking for that Tuesday device, an homage to the... Oh, wait a second. O'Reilly. And Briscoe. London! Nigel! Is he going to do it? Got it! No!
The Tower of London. Almost got it. Oh, my God.
Nigel McGuinness half a heartbeat away from earning a shot at the AEW World Championship.
Man.
He knocked his block off.
Love the teeter-totter.
Yeah, great job by McGuinness.
Spear!
How about that, Nigel? You love Christian, don't you?
Yeah, good point. I forgot about the love he had. Maybe not anymore. Who now? Who now?
Ladies and gentlemen, Source!
Whoa! Looks just all over the face. Wait a second.
After what went down in the trios ladder match,
Yeah, we saw Christian.
Luchasaurus has had enough.
Christian berated him earlier when they lost the titles. Get him! Oh, no.
Oh, that choke slam. And
There you go. Go back to him.
no,
He's going to
don't do it.
He's going to...
One, two, three, no.
The winner of this match, Christian Cage!
Just what we thought. Normally driven, but seems like Roderick Strong, the disrespect Roddy's shown him, has really gotten to the FTW champion.
Agreed. Not a balls in Roddy's court.
Absolutely.
Balls in Danielson's court. A lot of challenges happening tonight.
A lot of balls in courts.
I love
We're
it.
going to be in a tennis arena in 2 weeks.
There you go.
Great call,
Well said.
Wow.
You're the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, the AEW World Tag Team Champions, the Young Bucks.
Well, Matthew Nicholas Jackson,
They said they'd be watching live.
he certainly did, and
Well, they said they are the tag team division. I mean, it's kind of hard to argue.
and here in this Casino Gauntlet match.
You see, they told me to stand up.
No, they're actually gesturing for
They weren't
chairs.
talking to you, Shibata. They weren't
I
chairs.
thought they were standing me.
No, they weren't. Not talking.
Right.
It's not always about you, Tone.
Try to set the stage.
Banger alert. Your main event is a tag team Casino Gauntlet match. Introducing the first team, Dax Harwood, Ash Wheeler, FTR.
All right. Now, Casino Gauntlet match. This is very unique type of match that we've pioneered here in All Elite Wrestling. And before we get to that, this Saturday night on Collision, there's been a lot of talk between FTR and the Grizzled Young Vets, Zach Gibson and James Drake, and they will finally meet in tag team action this Saturday night, 8/7 Central on TNT. But this Casino Gauntlet match, it is the first pinfall or submission. I mean, we've seen it in singles matches. This is the first time in a tag team match. But the teams that enter first, Taz, they have a huge opportunity because the match can end at any time, even before all the teams have entered.
That's right. Sudden death. Whoa! Look at this.
A lot of great teams back there. Here comes another one, and we may not see them all before the night's over.
Introducing the team of Kyle Fletcher and the AEW International Champion, the Aerial Assassin, Will Ospreay.
Well, this, if you're just joining us, this came about earlier tonight, Excalibur.
That's right. Will Ospreay said he owed a favor to Don Callis for Don just tearing up Ospreay's contract with the Don Callis family. And Don called in his marker earlier tonight, asking Will Ospreay, will he team with Kyle Fletcher in the Tag Team Casino Gauntlet match? And Ospreay, he's won every Casino Gauntlet match he's been in.
That's
but
right.
they were all singles matches. So now,
there's also a very close friendship between Ospreay and Fletcher.
Smart move by Don Callis to get Will Ospreay to team with, of course, his very good friend Kyle Fletcher. But it is a great move, and you're right. They've all been singles Casino Gauntlet matches that he's been in. This is a tag team, and like you said, Excalibur, it could end right now.
Yeah, what a stroke of luck for these two teams to draw number 1 and 2 is Ospreay. Maybe thinking Oscutter here, trying to end it very quickly as Cash Wheeler had Ospreay on the shoulders. Ospreay going again for the Oscutter, but
good power by Cash.
Oh, shot machine, no.
Well, to the point you're making, Shivani, that's a real tag team there in FTR.
That's right.
Oh, God. High angle Liger bomb, and Kyle Fletcher there to save Will Ospreay. That was very nearly it.
Oh, they're checking on Will Ospreay right now. He hit very, very hard that time.
Yeah, his head really hit the mat hard. He's in that corner, and right now Fletcher's paying for that save he made to help Ospreay.
And remember, there are 19 more teams, 21 teams in total.
I'm sorry. Look at his head.
Yeah, very high angle there. And the entries in the gauntlet match come at random intervals. It's so hard to predict. That's why speed is of paramount importance. As now Ospreay going off the back of Fletcher, moonsault press. The far leg is hooked. Ospreay, no. Dax able to kick out.
That's why we're seeing so many attempted pins. As you see the World Tag Team Champions look on, who will they face coming up at Grand Slam?
Oh, wait. Fletcher and Ospreay. A little bit of miscommunication there. It cost Fletcher. And now Ospreay elevated over the top, but a shot to Dax, one to the Cash as well. Not the type of shots that Dax and Cash usually take, but
they're heavy hitters. FTR, they are heavy hitters. They're experts in the tag team division, multi-time world champions anywhere.
Oh, wait a second.
Ospreay stumbled getting up top, and that's why Dax has the advantage right now.
Could be a power plex in the future. Indeed it was. But FTR slow to capitalize.
That might be it.
The cover. 2 and no. Ospreay able to kick out.
That was a good call, Tats, because you could see the eyes and the face of Will Ospreay. It looked like he was out.
What team is coming out?
Vincent and Dutch, the Righteous, just striding for the ring.
Yeah, no snapping of the fingers here.
Yeah, they know the gravity of this situation as they've had battles with FTR in the past, but they know that shots at the AEW World Tag Team Championship, they don't grow on trees. If they're able to end this match early, they can earn a shot at the Bucks at Grand Slam. But Vincent, nice Russian leg sweep there on Fletcher.
Yeah, Fletcher landed hard, and now the big man, who just ate a boot by Cash.
And uppercut by Cash Wheeler. Oh, Vincent put on the brakes there. Righteous almost collided, but now Cash, in the grip of Dutch. Big time boss man slam, and now Vincent to the top. Senton Atomico. Vincent for the cover. 1, 2, and wow.
How about that for a big, would have had to be considered an upset.
That would have been a huge upset. I don't disagree.
Now, I tell you, they are a well-oiled machine, are the Righteous.
Oh, wait. Ospreay. He was looking for that Styles Clash on Vincent. Dutch was there to intervene. And now Vincent with a cover, the pinfall attempt.
Well, to go back to the point you made earlier, Shivani, I mean, it's a big deal that, hold on here.
Cover again, Vincent on Dax Harwood this time.
That Ospreay, Fletcher, not a regular team and a regular, cohesiveness like these other teams.
Right.
And you can see it here.
Oh, half and half there by Fletcher. And remember, Will Ospreay just days removed from that incredible match, that very physical match with Pac at All Out this past Saturday in Chicago.
To your point, so there's no way Ospreay's 100%.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he is a physical freak. But now, look at that, Fletcher, the cutter out of the corner.
Another attempt.
Looking for the pinfall attempt on Dutch. And Dax, I don't know, if Dutch hadn't kicked out, I'm not sure Dax would have made it in time.
I tell you, this match, every bit as wild as all the Casino Gauntlet singles matches we've seen. Uh-oh, here comes another well-oiled team.
Matt Taven, Mike Bennett of the Undisputed Kingdom come to the ring. Former Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. And look at that, the Boston Bayonet. Down goes Kyle Fletcher.
Long legs right there by Taven. Big reach. Big kick he had.
Oh, wow. Running elbow strike. Bennett so dangerous, as is Taven. But Will Ospreay saving Fletcher there from further harm.
Tell you what, FTR needs to get back in the ring. So does the Righteous.
And Death Valley driver on Ospreay. And Taven coming in. The running knee strike. The cover. 1, 2. And no, Ospreay kicks out. And our main event continues in picture-in-picture.
You know, Will Ospreay with that tape on the back of his neck. He's hit hard once before. Everybody's been really zeroing in on Will Ospreay, trying to pin him, thinking that they've got him hurt.
Not just that, again, back to what you said, they know these guys not a regular tag team, meaning Fletcher and Ospreay, so why not go after those kids? They're the weakest link.
Matthew Jackson has just walked over to our broadcast position.
Well, give the man a headset.
Well, you want to give him a headset?
I'm not giving him my headset.
You want
Give him your headset. Give him a headset. He's an EVP, damn it.
Give him yours.
No, you give him yours. You're closer to him.
I asked him on the headset. He said, I'll take Taz. Said he wasn't available.
FTR trying to single out Ospreay, but Ospreay fighting back. 2 against 1, and Ospreay coming out on top. And Ospreay, he was calling out plays to Kyle Fletcher. Fletcher,
Fletcher's gonna fly, baby.
Top turnbuckle, Ariara moonsault from Kyle Fletcher.
God, Kyle Fletcher has improved so much since arriving here in AEW. I think wrestling his best. Of course, a former Ring of Honor television champion as well.
And Kyle Fletcher, an incredible tag team wrestler, but that's with his Aussie Open partner, Mark Davis. I mean, they've held titles around the world. This new venture with Ospreay, just because you're great friends doesn't mean it's going to be a great tag team, but the Kingdom there, again. The Proton Pack, the cover, 2, and Vincent there to break it up.
I mean, yeah, how to break it up because it's sudden death. So it's not that the Righteous is trying to help Ospreay. They just don't want to see anybody else win.
Yeah, and one thing that we've noticed that FTR is not, they're still on the floor, man. They got to get back in if they want to go on to Grand Slam, guys.
Sure. For longtime fans of Ring of Honor, there's a ton of history between these 4 men, but Taven, the kick saving Bennett, and now Vincent. Wow. Drive down Taven, but big spear there by Mike Bennett.
Good job by Bennett for sure. All these men are down.
Yeah, we're lucky that, or these 4 men are lucky that the random interval isn't kicking in right now where they're down, because a fresh team could just swoop into the ring and pin any one of these men and end the match in the blink of an eye.
Well, that's the cool part of these type of matches here.
These 4 men struggling to their feet. The first ever tag team Casino Gauntlet match is live on Dynamite. Our main event, who will earn a shot at Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the AEW World Tag Team Champions, in 2 weeks' time at Grand Slam. We're 3 seconds away from the next team to enter the match.
Random intervals. Former world champs.
And the Young Bucks defeating Anthony Bowens and Max Caster and FTR at All in London just over 2 weeks ago. And nope, inside Bowens and Caster just fighting against the odds, and they're coming into this match with a chip on their shoulders.
There's a fight going on the floor as well. You saw it in your screen momentarily. There you go. Oof. This fight on the floor is not doing any of these guys any good.
Caster.
Gosh, that man's too big. Caster Dutch is too big.
Yeah, Caster biting off more. Is that Stokely hat? What the hell is he doing here?
That's him in the front. Yeah, he's got the suit on in the front there.
Someone should take a swing at him.
Well, nonetheless, Max Caster, the thrust kick on Taven, boots to the midsection on Bennett. And Bennett sent into the corner. Anthony Bowens, elbow strike.
Fans, as you know, this match can end at any time before all teams get in, but we're going to stay with it as long as it takes here tonight on TBS.
That's great to hear, Tony. And wouldn't it be great for Caster and Bowens back at Arthur Ashe Stadium, back at Grand Slam, to earn a shot at the AEW World Tag Team Champions right in their backyard, Taz?
Yeah, absolutely. It would be great for them. But look at Caster. Oh, he caught Taven with that cross body.
But as Caster's momentum carried him off Taven before he could go for a pinning predicament, and a big elbow strike has just rocked the jaw of Dutch. And now look at Caster. Tremendous strength in those legs.
Great power there by Max for sure.
And now Caster, the lateral press to Bowens.
There we go. Finally, FTR got back in the ring.
Yeah, and Cash made that save.
Yeah, Bowens was guarding one side of the ring, but Cash came in behind out of the... Oh, wait, look at... That's the Famouser! And Bowens goes over the top, his version of the Famouser.
Well, they've got Dax reeling here.
Paying homage to Daddy Ass, Billy Gunn. But they have to be mindful of that countdown clock. Collection. Mason Madden Mansoor, an opportunity to jump right to the top of the AEW Tag Team division not long after their debut.
Now, these two young kids have had a lot of success in a short period of time.
And,
It's tough. You can't have your back turned to anyone. There's so many teams here. It's tough.
and Mason Madden running through.
Big man
running
over. Yeah, ran right through.
We saw in Collision the personal problems that MXM and Acclaimed have had, so you know they got their sights set on each other. But first, they want to go on to Grand Slam, and look at the teamwork here.
Combination offense from Mansoor and Madden. And now Madden with the grip on Taven. Leaping leg drop from Mansoor. And electing not to cover Taz. That's got to be a huge mistake in this situation.
I think it is. I mean, yeah, I guess they're fashion icons in their mind, but I mean, you want to try and capture this victory here.
Sure,
But
you're worried more about style, right, Taz?
yeah, I don't know if I agree with that.
Vincent and Dutch pulling out Bowens and Caster. And meanwhile, Taven and Bennett.
Speaking about Grand Slam, there you have it.
That's right. It is official. Bryan Danielson, Nigel McGuinness, one-on-one Dynamite Grand Slam, 2 weeks' time, live on TBS.
Yeah, Tony Khan has told us if Bryan Danielson is able to compete, he says it will happen in 2 weeks' time against Nigel McGuinness. Personally, if it can happen, I can't wait for it.
Well, the Acclaim going for these double vertical suplexes. It's not working, though.
Look what else coming up on Grand Slam. Moxley and Darby Allin.
With Darby's shot at the AEW World Championship up for grabs.
For fans in the tri-state area, tickets at AEWTIX.com.
And now there's something percolating inside the ring.
Oh, God. Someone just got crushed by Dutch. Good Lord.
Well, our main event to determine who will earn a shot at the Young Bucks at Grand Slam continues in picture-in-picture. Don't go anywhere. And, MXM looking to touch tips, and the Acclaim looking to scissor.
Just cut off the tips, right? With this, just an idea.
Does he have oil? You there, Shivani? Yep. From Anthony Bowens. Caster springs up to the top.
There you go.
Caster,
Big elbow.
leg drop. This could be it here.
That's big.
1, 2, and no! Mansoor there to break it up.
Now that time, Taz, Anthony Bowens made the cover. Caster, with that elbow, could not prevent someone else from coming in.
Yes, no, correct. And now
Mansoor jumping into the arm. Oh, they touch tips, but now backfiring on MXM. And Caster elevates over the top, immediately returns to the ring. It's a good strategy for the Acclaim to occupy the ring.
Yeah, Bowens, I thought Bowens maybe had something. Oh, yeah, he's got the scissor in mind. I knew Bowens was up to something there.
Well, while all that was going on, Will Ospreay recovers and lands a massive elbow strike on Caster. Now Bowens and Ospreay, I do believe this is the first time these men have ever touched, and now it is physical. Bowens, big elbow strike.
Yeah, both men going toe for toe, and now nice counter. Face first goes Ospreay.
Oh, Ospreay kicking out on one. Dax, you saw he was there on the spot.
Bucks are watching on here.
Try to
Matthew
break
and
it up.
Nicholas, yes, the tag team champions. Great job right there. Oh, look at this.
Great combination of offense there from Ospreay and Fletcher. Nope. Ospreay.
Figure four, maybe?
Figure four. I mean, Bowens, he does have those heavily...
And now Fletcher is going to get himself a figure four, I believe. Yeah.
The heavily braced up legs of Bowens, but now...
I was saying you're so exposed there. Look at this. Maybe.
More figure four. No.
Sharpshooter,
Sharpshooters,
by FTR.
Boy, Paul Turner's got his work cut out for him here. He's going to give up first, if anybody.
An enviable situation for Paul Turner. The Young Bucks looking on with great interest. Who will challenge them at Arthur Ashe Stadium in 2 weeks' time for the AEW World Tag Team Championship?
Paul Turner is the referee, for those who are wondering who that is. Sorry, it's Kelly. Just doing my job.
I know. And I appreciate that.
The referee, Paul Turner, is going to have his work cut out for him. Just make sure I got that right. Jeez.
Pandemonium, inside and outside of the ring. Even here at the desk. Oh, yeah. What a wild night. AEW Dynamite live here on TBS Simulcasted, joined by Taz and Tony Schiavone. We are in the midst of a tag team Casino Gauntlet match to determine who will challenge Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the Young Bucks, for the AEW World Tag Team Championship at Arthur Ashe Stadium, Queens, New York, in 2 weeks' time.
Yes, and we're in overtime. Like we said, we're going to stay with them until we get a winner.
Every team for themselves. Who's next? Uh-oh. We know who this is.
Darius and Dante Martin, Top Flight. A very formidable tag team.
Oh, yeah.
And coming into a match like this fresh, this late, really behooves Top Flight. They can make the most of this opportunity here. Manhattan drop on Taven. Darius through the ropes. Got Gary. Thrust kick.
Dante, Darius, all brothers, and they have amazing cohesiveness.
And now jumping knee strike on Cash Wheeler. Cash sent to the outside. But while that was happening, Dutch returning to the ring, just grabbing a handful of Dante. Darius elevates Dante over. Darius the DDT.
Great.
Dutch driven down.
Great tandem work, and yes, they didn't know if they would be able to make it if the match went in before they got in. But I think Top Flight right now has a really decided advantage.
Look at this, look at this, look at this.
Ooh, fans want to see this, right?
Oh, yeah. And Ospreay and Dante.
They've crossed paths in similar situations before, but now a shot at the AEW World Tag Team Championship on the line. Dante was looking for the trip, the leapfrog up and over. Ospreay clears Dante. Dante a bit too overzealous. Kick to the back, avoided. Dante picking up the pace, but Ospreay more than his equal. As Ospreay coming in, Dante leaping over, duck underneath, the waist lock. Ospreay sent in, Dante a step quicker. Dante comes up, T. Harris brings down Ospreay.
Great job by Dante.
Oh, Taven just a poke to the eyes.
Hey, I like that part. It was tough, definitely works.
Taven! And Gary off the middle rope, but while that was going on, Fletcher into the ring, big lariat. And Bowens reverses Fletcher, chop to the chest. Knee strike to the midsection. Sweeps out the leg, and now Bowens running knee strike to the face.
Here comes FTR.
Oh, wait a second. Shatter machine.
There it is.
He's got him.
There it is. 1, 2, and oh, look at that.
Big dog. God, that's beyond the save. That is, wow, that's nuts. I've never seen nothing like that.
The youngest men alive, Truth Magnum, Turbo Floyd, the Outrunners.
Back to the 80s, baby.
A team that has captured the passions of the fans here in AEW. Perhaps on the precipice of their biggest opportunity yet.
They picked up their first win on Friday, and here they are, red hot right now.
Look at Truth on your right, Turbo Floyd on your left. Stereo body slams.
Yes.
They're keeping it simple. I love it. Great job.
Here comes Dutch.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, little double team action, why not?
And a body slam for Dutch.
Well, if they don't live in Lexington, they should move here. They could be the mayors.
That's all I want.
Fans love them, there's no question.
Sent in and now Turbo Floyd, Truth Magnum, keeping their eyes on Dutch. Dutch sent packing. And Vincent comes in from behind, back elbow. Outrunners are fired up. Combination. Offense from the Outrunners. A little double by. Or quad by pose, I guess. Fans chanting tag team wrestling here with Outrunners left alone inside the ring, but not for long as they take out the Righteous on the outside.
Tell you what, came in, they had a lot of fire. They're looking good. They leveled the playing field for sure, the Outrunners. Now who?
Oh, Grizzled Young Vets.
Oh, brother.
James Drake leading the way. Zach Gibson.
Yeah, we're going to see. Look at this. These two teams will square off in a collision.
Yeah, we're getting a sneak preview of Saturday night as Zach Gibson pairing off with Cash Wheeler, Dax Harwood, and James Drake. And look at this, just fighting their way up the ramp. And
that's the wrong thing to do.
Yeah, not even making it to the ring.
Well, they had no choice. FTR just attacked them.
Oh, but Ospreay, he was looking up the ramp. Mansoor caught Ospreay from behind. And now, wait a second, what's going on? Mansoor,
Not quite sure. He's got something in mind up there.
Turbo Floyd, and Mansoor in a very, very precarious position.
Turbo Floyd!
Oh, man.
I'm telling you guys, if FTR and the Grizzled Young Veterans don't make it back, two of the favorite teams going to be left out of this. They got to get back in here.
Well, the train keeps on rolling. They don't care who's out there.
Is this the Outrunners' opportunity? Are they able to punch their ticket to Grand Slam? Turbo Floyd! Oh, look at now, he covers. 1, 2, and no! Vincent breaking up the pinfall attempt. The fans here in Lexington wanted to see it, but the Righteous denying the Outrunners win. And, oh, Darius Martin over the top.
It's about as crazy as it gets.
It certainly is. And remember, there's still more teams in the back waiting to enter this match as Darius Martin, the drop kick, but Bennett, boot to the midsection. Mike Bennett, pile driver.
That was perfectly executed.
That really was perfect. Now Fletcher's got something in mind here.
Sheer drop brainbuster by Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah, speaking of perfect execution.
Well, Dante Martin, he was looking for Hurricane Rana. Oh, reversal by Dante. Top Flight are gonna take it.
No, they did not.
So close there for Dante.
And the Young Bucks, the tag team champions, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, looking on as Dante Martin, Kyle Fletcher, two of the young great stars of All Elite Wrestling, battling it out in our main event.
I'm digging this, guys. I know the fans watching on are as well.
Dante, the crossover, the splash, avoided, hidden blade.
Fletcher's got him.
2,
Fletcher's got him.
3.
Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay.
I was saying we were talking about the lack of teamwork from Fletcher and Ospreay, but teamwork got them to win.
22 pounds, 2-inch blade, Jay White.
Well, Ian Riccaboni thinking back to World's End, the four-way match for the AEW World Championship. There seemed to be many opportunities where Jay White had a clear path to victory to only be stymied by outside forces.
Jay White certainly seemed like he was going to leave Orlando, Florida, the AEW World Champion, and carry the company on his back into 2025. Like you said, unfortunately, forces outside of his control. Wait a minute! Oh boy! Including... There's no way!
Introducing the second participant from Aaron Spring, Virginia, weighing 229 pounds, Hangman Page.
Danny Magic, we'll talk about the history between Hangman Page and Jay White in a moment, but with the Casino Gauntlet match, all the entries are random. The only entry we knew for certain was Jay White at number 1. Everything else after that is up in the air, as well as the intervals with the entries will come.
This is it. You're going to want to end it quickly, boys. It's sudden death. The first fall wins it all.
First pinfall or submission will end the match. That man that scores that pinfall or submission will earn a shot at Jon Moxley next Wednesday night. Dynamite, Maximum Carnage, live from Cincinnati, the AEW World Championship. But Ian, a lot of acrimony between Jay White and Hangman Adam Page. And Jay White, historically speaking, has had Hangman's number.
Certainly has over the last 3 pay-per-view events. Jay White and Hangman Adam Page have squared off against one another, Daddy Magic.
Now here's the thing, guys. You're going to want to end this thing as fast as possible. The longer this match goes, the more people are going to enter, the harder it gets to get a submission, to get a pinfall, and to move on to next week for the World Championship.
Well, Nate, to your earliest point.
It's getting chippy, but you know what, Danny Magic? Both of these men wasting precious time before the ring fills up. They have a chance to get the job done here tonight. Get a quick win and go into the match with Moxley next Wednesday night at 100% without sustaining too much damage.
Absolutely. I'd be going for small packages, roll-ups, O'Connor rolls, victory rolls, you name it. If it ends in roll, I'd be trying to get it here for the quick pin.
This is where emotion comes into play. Like you guys were saying, these two have been going at it for months. It's personal.
And they both blamed each other, Daddy Magic, for the other not leaving as world champion at World's End.
Well, nobody wants to look in the mirror, eh?
Oh, look at that. Go for the quick cover, like hooked. Just a 1 count.
Yeah, Hangman looking to apply pressure. The first pinfall attempt of the match by Hangman Adam Page, who would like nothing more to get a shot at regaining that AEW World Championship next Wednesday night.
And if there's one athlete I'd pick at number 1, it would be Switchblade Jay White. No pun intended, he can ride.
Oh,
Wait a
there's
minute.
the roll-up. The cradle is tight and Hangman breaks free.
He can ride that blade's edge, that necessary endurance you need in case the match goes long, and that
Wait a second. Potential buckshot lane incoming. No,
Wait a
White
minute.
intercepts, Blade Runner blocked, Deadeye avoided. And Jay White once again returning fire with the knife edge chop.
There's nobody better in AEW at anticipating what's coming next than Jay White.
Jay White now putting Hangman up into the ropes. Could be thinking superplex or
Holy
perhaps something
smokes.
more sinister.
Look at these guys go!
Superplex indeed. Jay White pulling out all the stops.
Oh.
The clock counting down from 10.
And these are random intervals.
That's right, Ian, our next entrant. We're moments away from finding out who.
No thanks.
Introducing next, Wheeler Yuta.
Well, Jay White certainly can't be happy with this number 3 entrant, the man that cost him the AEW World Championship at World's End 10 nights ago. Wheeler Yuta, Jay White, he got a soupçon of revenge 1 week ago, but I'm sure he has more in store for Wheeler Yuta.
That's not something you're ever going to forget.
An
the man who
unexpected
cost you the
twist.
world title.
Oh, wait a minute.
Blade Runner right there!
Cover
Jay
him.
White's gonna take
Cover.
it! 2! No, Hangman there to interrupt!
And it was Jay White who saw the unexpected twist and instead twisted the knife, the blade, into Yuta there.
I'm telling you guys, it's hard for me right now not to cheer for a guy like Jay White. Overcoming injury last summer. All the Bang Bang Gang out with injury.
Yeah, but was Wheeler Yuta a little too confident the way he strode into the ring? Just walked almost into the waiting arms of Jay White and that Blade Runner, a repeat of what we saw 1 week ago when Jay White assisted rated FTR in defeating the Death Riders in that trios match.
And remember, the winner of this match will face Jon Moxley 1 week from tonight at Maximum Carnage. So I think Yuta's actually got a lot to wrestle for here. If he wins, he guarantees that the championship stays with the Death Riders. Whoa! But he could also do substantial damage in the event he's not victorious.
It's Hangman Page, clothesline in the corner. Jay White feeling the effects of that hot start to this match. Both he and Hangman firing on all cylinders here in the early moments. Now things slowing down more to a simmer than a boil.
Well, the unexpected twist, Daddy Magic, for me is the random intervals, right? You go for the quick victory, but you don't know how long you have your single opponent to yourself. You don't know how long until maybe a man from the outside comes in, maybe a 4th, 5th, 6th opponent.
It's very difficult to prepare for a match like this. To your point, all you can control.
Lariat takes on Yuta.
You control what you can control. A guy like Jay White, all 3 of these guys in tip-top condition.
And as we've discussed this match, it's effectively sudden death.
Here we go.
First pinfall, first submission.
They're just going to keep coming all night.
As Hangman elects not to go to the floor, instead waiting and watching the clock tick down.
The former champ.
Oh, some mind games here.
What?
Perhaps.
And Hangman thought it was his generational rival, the former champ Swerve Strickland.
I think everybody thought that, Ian.
Now entering the match, Ricochet.
Daddy Magic's the man who 1 week ago showed Swerve Strickland in no uncertain terms that scissor beats paper every single time.
The side of Ricochet that we saw last week.
Oh, and Yuta, smart move by Yuta. But Page tips Yuta to the outside.
Look out now.
Ricochet, the springboard, the elbow.
I've been waiting to see that side of Ricochet for years. That viciousness. It's about time.
Ricochet, tope suicida, takes down Jay White, and now returns his focus back to the ring. Cross body.
Just floating, and then driving the force, the body down.
The moonsault press, the urgency from Ricochet, but Hangman able to kick out. Well, fans, the Casino Gauntlet continues on Dynamite. Don't go anywhere.
Now Ricochet and Yuta looking like they're forming an alliance here, pairing off. It'll be interesting.
Oh! This thing's getting wild now, boys.
Standing moonsault press from Ricochet. Unlikely alliance between Wheeler Yuta and Ricochet. Perhaps with the offer from the Hurt Syndicate rescinded, maybe Ricochet appealing to the Death Riders here tonight, Ian.
Well, certainly making himself known that he's available and not making any friends either with Swerve Strickland, obviously.
I mean, he fit right in with the Death Riders from what we saw last week.
And maybe there's a backdoor deal. Maybe there's a backroom deal here. We talked about the idea that if Yuta wins, the title stays with the Death Riders. But maybe there's some cash under the table for Ricochet. Oh!
I don't know. I mean, Daddy Magic, from what we've seen out of the Death Riders over the last few months, I don't think there's any money changing hands. Does not seem to be how the Death Riders operate.
No, I agree with you.
Violence is their currency. Oh, goodness.
As the dropkick sending Hangman Adam Page out to the floor.
Oh, now right in front of our broadcast position here, it's Ricochet and Hangman.
Hangman getting his head. Wow, bounced off that steel ring post.
If you're one of the first two entrants here, you don't get it done early. Being in there, it's an advantage, but now it's a disadvantage.
Yeah, the ring is starting to fill up exactly what Jay White and Hangman Adam Page did not want to have happen. Ricochet sent to the barricade as Wheeler Yuta was gouging the eyes of Jay White.
And the one man I feel for right now is Paul Turner, who's trying to make sense out of all of this.
Well, remember, the no disqualification, no countouts on the floor. The pinfall or the submission must occur inside the ring.
So I like what Ricochet's doing here. Get this thing back in the ring. Try to score the pinfall. That's what we're trying to do here. Trying to get a shot at the world title.
And driving down into the ribs.
And for whatever frustrations that Jay White has with Wheeler Yuta about costing him at World's End, it would behoove White to return to the ring to put an end to this match inside the ring rather than taking out your frustration on Yuta on the floor.
Certainly was a lot of expelled energy because Yuta's just coming right back anyway here. Just driving those closed fists to the skull of Jay White.
At some point, you're going to want to put your personal issues aside and realize there's an opportunity at the world title at stake here. An opportunity to change your life.
It really does. You know, your face, your name on the side of the production trucks, on the billboards, the banners, everything. And that's something Adam Page knows. It's something that he's craved to climb back to the top of the mountain again. And it's something Jay White's experienced in New Japan, but oh goodness.
At that, he's got the finger right in the eye.
Yeah, Wheeler Yuta, shortcuts have been the name of the game for him all night, but he's done a good job at neutralizing Jay White in the corner. Potentially keeping that AEW World Championship firmly in the grip of the Death Riders. AEW Dynamite live from Clarksville, Tennessee. We are in the midst of the Casino Gauntlet match to determine who will earn a shot at Jon Moxley in the AEW World Championship 1 week from tonight at Dynamite. Maximum Carnage live from Cincinnati.
You got here.
Whoa! As Wheeler Yuta and Ricochet, opposite sides of the ring, elevated up and over the top, leaving the first two entrants.
Yeah, we're
That's
back
what
to
you want
the
to do
start.
in a match like this. Get these guys out.
Go for the pin, go for the cradle. You got 4 seconds.
The clock counting down. Remember, the entrance in this match coming at random intervals.
You kidding me? Wow! It's one after another, boys.
Adam Cole.
A man who has been half a heartbeat away from claiming the AEW World Championship, now with yet another opportunity. A man with huge history with Switchblade Jay White and Hangman Adam Page.
Certainly does. It was Adam Cole who recruited Hangman Adam Page. Oh, to the Bullet It was Cole who saw the potential in Hangman many years ago when Cole Page was in his early 20s. Oh, goodness! Get the cover!
A super kick connects. Ricochet goes down, and Adam Cole. Taking center stage. And Ian, I was thinking back to Forbidden Door, the four-way match, Kazuchika Okada, and that was where Adam Cole suffered that injury from Switchblade Jay White that kept him out of action for months.
Absolutely, and as we look at the collection of talent in this ring, it's incredible. Look for the Panama City Sunrise. Oh,
there it is. This could be it.
Cover now. Oh, and he's Ricochet's out. Ricochet's out.
No.
Wow. And we got A-list only in this ring, and it's going to get even crazier.
We got everybody else on the floor. Jay White's on the floor. Adam Page is on the floor. Wheeler Yuta's on the floor. We got another guy coming in now.
Whoa!
Come on now.
The TNT champion, Daniel Garcia.
I knew Danny was in line for this match. Let's go get it.
Daniel Garcia, 2 victories away from becoming double champ here in AEW, Ian.
Absolutely. And there are former champions all around this ring, and now we have a current champion in Daniel Garcia.
Garcia, who just defended his TNT championship this Saturday night at Collision.
A little twist and shout, boys.
With an opportunity to go on to Maximum Carnage in 1 week to face John Moxley for the AEW World Championship.
Driving those punches down to the skull. Oh,
there you go, Danny.
Hey, Garcia, the freshest man in the match, doing the right thing here. And it's Page.
Hangman intervenes. Yes. Garcia needed the midsection. He's stacking him up in the corner.
And look at the stack of the talent in the corner alone.
Are we going to punch and dance all night? Here we go.
Daniel Garcia raining down shot after shot.
All right. That's our TNT champion, boys. How about it? Go get it, Danny.
Is that why you didn't wear a shirt tonight? You were that excited? You knew Danny Garcia was in this?
You know me so well, Ian.
And now Wheeler Yuta looking to play spoiler here on Danny Garcia.
And think about the history between these two men. The TNT champion, 1/3 of the AEW Trios champs, the Ring of Honor Pure Championship. Everything that these men have gone through, climbing the independent ranks, fighting themselves here in AEW, going at it now with a world title shot on the line.
2 of the young cornerstones of all elite wrestling battling it out as Yuta takes down Garcia, and Ricochet coming in and wipes out Garcia as well.
Come on now.
Daddy Magic, you're distraught right now. It is now 2-on-1 Yuta and Ricochet.
But Ian, as we've been seeing, this alliance between Yuta and Ricochet has been working very, very well.
It's to a point where I think it's preordained. I think there was some discussion as we await our next entry.
How many guys are in here now?
Wow. Oh, man, this suddenly got a lot more interesting.
Powerhouse Hobbs!
Not wasting any time. A former TNT champion.
Hobbs just hoisting Ricochet out of the ring. And Yuta throwing himself at Powerhouse Hobbs and bouncing off now. Hobbs!
It's a 200-pound man.
By far the most powerful guy in the match.
Jeez. And Adam Cole getting tossed around. In comes Jay White.
Come on, we got to be smarter than this, guys.
And there goes Jay White.
And Hangman trying to fight his way out of this.
Perhaps the only competitor in this match that can match Hobbs power for power, or at least come close, Ian.
Absolutely.
I don't know about mocking Powerhouse.
Oh. That was an interesting decision by Page, who's normally a cerebral wrestler.
Got caught.
Powerhouse Hobbs throwing Hangman across the ring. And don't go anywhere. The Casino Gauntlet match continues live on Dynamite.
Hobbs stands alone.
Looking good.
With champions, former champions strewn about the outside.
And
we get some eyes on Danny Garcia.
Ooh. Powerhouse Hobbs would love nothing more to get back into the ring with John Moxley. The last time Hobbs and Moxley shared the ring, it resulted in that knee injury that adversely affected the career of Powerhouse Hobbs, kept him out of action for months at a time.
That's right. caused Don Callis to get rid of him.
And now Cole into the ring. Hobbs. Spine Buster. This is going to be it. 1, 2. No.
That's that
Look at
difficulty
that.
you spoke of, Daddy Magic, with so many men now in the match.
It's so hard to get done, guys.
You're rarely going to get an isolated opportunity at a pinfall, Excalibur.
Now, and all the other men that weren't being pinned know that, and they knew what danger Adam Cole was in of being pinned by Powerhouse Hobbs after that spine buster. As men,
You're going to have a lot of lady luck on your side to get this thing done.
yeah, as the ring fills up, the chances become fewer and far between to end this match.
Fatigue starts to set in. You get caught in a battle on the floor.
Yeah, fatigue, especially if you're Jay White or Hangman Adam Page, number one and number 2 entrants into this match.
Well, I think there's a sweet spot for Jay White, though. He's a man who's been in these 60-minute, 75-minute matches. Ooh. But it's going to be tough to get that pin to fire that off.
Those are in one-on-one situations.
Right. You're absolutely right.
Jay White, he has been going after Wheeler Yuta since Yuta entered this match, perhaps to Jay White's detriment.
Yeah, he's been laser focused.
Beat his ass! Go on, give it some to him.
We got top contenders everywhere here, guys.
We do, and now White and Page on the same page. Jeez.
And think about this, Jon Moxley not competing here tonight, Ian.
Absolutely.
He got a chance to rest up and prepare for whoever he will face 1 week from tonight.
You hear that so much when it comes to the NFL playoffs about getting a bye, how important that can be to rest your starting lineup. Oh, goodness, rest your whole team. And Mox sitting in the catbird seat right now as the world champion, just watching this carnage unfold.
Danny, get back in the ring.
Danny Garcia, Wheeler Yuta on the floor, but inside the ring, Powerhouse Hobbs, the scoop and the slam driving down Jay White.
Can't win this thing on the floor.
Garcia scores with the dropkick on the outside, but if the match ends inside the ring, little good that did, Ian.
Well, Mox is watching this and just smiling and laughing. I know he is, but Hobbs doing a really smart thing here, keeping the high ground, just continuing to send foes out to the outside.
That's the strategy for sure.
Who will earn a shot at Jon Moxley in the AEW World Championship in 1 week's time? We are in the midst of finding out. The Casino Gauntlet match rages on here tonight on Dynamite.
Are you kidding me? Take a look at Powerhouse Hobbs.
Hobbs and Ricochet at one time, Ian, they were allies, but not here tonight. It's every man for themselves.
It certainly is upside down, inside out. Hobbs just absorbing those clotheslines from Jay White, who's caught. And Powerhouse is the former IWGP champion.
Holy smokes!
Sit down.
Come on now. Nobody wants to step up to Hobbs.
Would you? Are you in this, Daddy Magic?
We got a title shot on the line, Ian.
Look at this.
Oh, charging in. Jay White, though, takes the low road. Hobbs goes face first in that middle turnbuckle pad.
That's what Jay White does.
Yeah, the intelligence.
One step ahead.
You see the clock at the bottom of the screen. Who will be the next entrant? Remember, the list is very, very long. We could be here all night entering at random intervals.
Roderick Strong.
Ian Riccoboni, maybe some reinforcements, definitely some reinforcements for Adam Cole in the Undisputed Kingdom.
Absolutely. Oh, the Messiah, the backbreaker, delivers one. And another. First to White, then to Page. It's Wheeler Yuta.
You want to?
Wow.
You want to talk about conditioning? Not going to be a problem for Roderick Strong.
Yeah, Roderick Strong 1 week ago, he missed out on that #1 spot, yet this Casino Gauntlet match going on long enough this time for Roderick Strong to enter, unlike in the past.
Tonight his number did get called, though. And it's here. As we know in the past, as you mentioned, Excalibur. Oh!
Roderick Strong coming in, and look at this, Danny Garcia working alongside the Undisputed Kingdom here.
I love it! And this is
Seems like Ricochet and Yuta not the only unexpected alliance.
This one seems more organic, though. This one seems like Garcia sensed an opportunity. Oh, my goodness.
Well, that's part of the strategy here.
Hobbs throwing himself at Cole and Garcia. Roderick Strong, though, biding his time.
Variation of the sick kick there. Oh, but spun inside out.
Discus lariat lands by Hangman Adam Page. Now swinging a miss by Hangman. Ricochet. The back elbow. But Jay White there. Cut. Suplex. Ricochet got spiked.
Ooh, and he's calling for the Blade Runner. If he hits this, it's over. No, come on. He had that match won until the low blow behind Paul Turner's back.
He did it again.
Yuta once again denies Switchblade Jay White.
He did it again. That would have been it. It would have been over. The ring was empty.
You understand me?
Now,
The Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer.
the biggest competitor yet to enter this match, Lance Archer. 6'8+, and the choke slam to Wheeler Yuta on the floor. Now the choke slam to Jay White, center of the ring. Archer could win it here. Look at that, just plucked Roderick Strong out of midair.
And there's something to be said about right place, right time. Both of those statements applicable for the Murder Hawk Monster.
And Lance Archer, his wars with Jon Moxley, they are brutal. They are the stuff of legend. And Archer could be on the precipice, could be on the verge of facing Moxley once again.
Oh boy, just discarding Ricochet.
It was almost like Archer sensed there was larger prey at hand.
Oh, it's
tossing.
It's Newtonian physics, it's gravity.
Are we gonna see the two big bastards go at it here?
Oh, look at this. They're just tossing Ricochet back and forth to one another.
I don't remember that track and field contest in high school.
Clarksville's loving it.
Look at this.
What a power slam, and Archer up to his feet.
The shock in the eyes of Hobbs.
Archer taking Hobbs for a ride.
Hobbs is up.
And we've seen these two cross in recent weeks. And it's been Hobbs, the Don Callis family. And now we're getting it one-on-one here in the middle of this Casino Gauntlet.
Kyle O'Reilly.
Now Kyle O'Reilly alongside Adam Cole. Recently reunited with Cole and Roderick Strong, those three men, such close friends. Now, look at this. Wow. O'Reilly baiting in Archer, the dragon screw of the ropes.
The friendship dating back a decade for Cole and O'Reilly. Back to them breaking on to the national wrestling scene. And look at this.
Right away, you see the pairing.
A guillotine knee drop to the back of the neck with Ricochet.
This is my way you have to do here to get it done. You pair up.
Yeah, especially as the ring continues to fill up, as there's more bodies around the boot. And look at this, the Undisputed Kingdom now. Focusing their attack on Hangman Adam Page. O'Reilly.
The last shot, the big kick there.
What an advantage. Have your teammates with you.
Absolutely, but how are they going to determine who's it going to come down to if they're able to warden off everybody else? It could become a disadvantage.
Well, that's when you just go at it, right?
Hang on, Danny!
Dan Garcia on the back of Powerhouse Hobbs. We saw him working well with Adam Cole and Roderick Strong now. Super kick.
Oh, and the clock winds down.
High low there from Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly. The man who 1 week ago announced that he was committed to ending his pro wrestling career. Ending his pro wrestling career here in AEW. He had eyes on the AEW World Championship, Jeff Jarrett. But now look at this Wheeler Yuta.
Wheeler Yuta, guys, this guy could ruin a wet dream.
Well, he's doing his job.
You have to imagine, Ian, that this is under orders from Jon Moxley.
Absolutely. You don't come to the crowd without thinking. Look at that. And Yuta now taking Jarrett to the back.
And taking Jarrett's opportunity away from him.
I mean, that's two less guys for everybody else.
Yeah, undisputed. And
They arguing here?
Yeah, they were working together great with Danny Garcia. Now that dissension cost them. As Hobbs clears the ring, it's Archer and Hobbs here.
Well, that's inevitable. The competitive juices, guys. It gets going.
Archer now hoisting Hobbs up to the ropes. Could be looking for that blackout on Powerhouse Hobbs.
And one of the freshest men on the match. He can certainly hit it here. Wow, the strength it takes to get Hobbs up in the air like that.
Guys, look at Hobbs, though.
Hobbs escapes, sends Archer rolling to the floor.
Oh, Kyle
O'Reilly inside the ring, chop block on that knee, that surgically repaired knee of Powerhouse Hobbs.
He knew where to go. He knew exactly where to go.
Hobbs, who had that knee damaged the last time he faced Moxley, but the spine
This is it.
That's it.
The winner of this match, Powerhouse Hobbs.
Wow! Well, now we know for certain. 1 week from tonight, Dynamite, Maximum Carnage on TBS and streaming on Max. Powerhouse Hobbs will challenge Jon Moxley for the AEW World Championship.
Powerhouse Hobbs.
Opportunity for payback for Hobbs from that knee injury suffered. And it is Hobbs who could walk out of Cincinnati Maximum Carnage.
How good does he have to feel right now?
Let's head to the ring where Renee Paquette to get a word with the #1 contender, Powerhouse Hobbs.
Powerhouse Hobbs, a huge congratulations is now official. Next week, January 15th, Maximum Carnage. You will be facing Jon Moxley for the AEW World Championship. You have been through so much to get to this point. Talk to me about what it means to have a shot at the world title next week.
Let's shoot for a second. Let it be told that Jon Moxley is the one that brought me to AEW. But next week, I plan on shocking the world. But not only doing that, I'm gonna make Jon Moxley my bitch.
Chris Statlander, who won the right to enter this match first last week by virtue of winning that three-way match. And Tony, we discussed how important it is to enter at #1 because this is a match that will end with the first pinfall or submission.
And the second participant, Jamie Hayter.
Jamie Hayter, the former Women's World Champion, gets the #2 call. And once again, it could end any time.
And the entrants in this match will come in at random intervals. So to end this match quickly is so important. Mariah May, the Glamour, the AEW Women's World Champion. Welcome to the broadcast desk.
Thanks so much for having me, and welcome back, Taz.
Oh, thank you very much, Mariah.
Now that you've got that new knee, you want to roll around later? Or?
No, I'm happily married, but thank you.
I meant in the ring.
No, I'm retired. But anyway, nice lockup here by these two ladies here.
You know, Jamie Hayter is the best woman to come out of Britain, not named Mariah May. Wouldn't you agree, Shivani?
I don't know whether I agree about that or not. I got to think about that. Thank you.
Well, right now, Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander. Unfortunately for them, a slow start here to this Casino Gauntlet match. The clock, as we mentioned, working against them because the next competitor could be coming up at any second. The shoulder tackle, neither woman willing to give ground in the center of the ring.
Well, it's a great opportunity here. Whoever can capture the victory in this Women's Casino Gauntlet for sure. Huge opportunity.
I like the rules that it could end right now with a lot of ladies waiting in the back, not even able to make it to the ring.
But you know who's not waiting in the back? Anna Jay, because she disqualified herself from ever challenging me for the World Championship.
That's right, Anna Jay, who put that up, wagered that shot at you, Mariah May, for as long as you were champion.
Which is forever, the way it seems. And honestly, if I could just wrestle someone tonight and not have to fly to Australia, that would be pretty good.
So you're saying you don't want to take part in Grand Slam Australia on our
No,
debut,
I don't want to fly for 24 hours for these fans. Are you kidding me? It's bad enough I had to move to America for this.
Wow.
Well, right now, Jamie Hayter looking to...
Nice counter right there by Stat.
Use her power on Statlander. And there you see the clock ticking down.
Who's next? Who's next? Who's coming out?
The third entrant as Statlander. Look at this. Statlander could end it here, perhaps. Nope. Who is this?
Oh, wow.
Winning the match, Megan Bain.
Didn't expect this.
Megan Bain, we've seen her compete here in AEW years ago, but as of late, she's been competing in Stardom in Japan, where she has made quite the name for herself. And Mariah May, was that a look of concern on your face?
Is she
I can answer.
even eligible to be in this match? I mean, she doesn't even have a graphic. Go on Tony Khan's Twitter. Where's her graphic? Show me her graphic.
Not sure if I don't think her graphic's going to matter much right there. Now, Megan Bain looks like she's all business, and we're going to see her and Statlander about to collide, I think.
Yeah, confidence and poise all over Megan Bain's face as she very casually enters the ring and gets in there to mix it up with one of the strongest pound-for-pound athletes in AEW.
Boy, I tell you, Megan Bain looks tremendous, and this is her first time on AEW Dynamite ever.
What does she eat for breakfast, babies?
Well, I remember, like you said, Excalibur, Megan Bain, I remember on AEW Dark, man, several years ago, she had a few appearances, I believe. I do remember her. Nice reversal by Statlander.
Yeah, but since then, she has been tearing it up in Japan and now making a surprise appearance as part of this Casino Gauntlet match. And Bain leaves her feet and drops Statlander.
Good impact on that flying clothesline. That worked perfectly.
Bain looking very confident here tonight, and you can hear the exasperated breaths of our AEW Women's World Champion, Mariah May.
You know, I was in Stardom, and then she came to Stardom, and I left swiftly.
Oh, Bain, look at that! Outpowered Statlander, not easy to do, but Jamie Hayter there to break it up.
Well, Jamie Hayter not trying to help either, ladies. It's first pinfall or submission, so Jamie Hayter did not want the match to end.
Yeah, Hayter keeping her hopes alive at challenging Mariah May at Grand Slam Australia for the AEW Women's World Championship. But look at that, Bain just absorbing those shots.
There may be a new force here in the women's division of AEW, Excalibur.
The boot to the midsection, and now Bain.
Look
Vertical
at this.
suplex, but unbeknownst to her, the clock ticking down as Jamie Hayter just reversing Bain.
Who are we going to get here? Who's next?
The number 4 entrant,
Julia Hart.
Former TBS champion.
TBS champion, and a very torrid history with Jamie Hayter as of late. And look at this beckoning Hayter on.
Yeah, I think Julia's trying to bait her out there, and it worked. Well, maybe be careful.
Look at Hayter.
Take each other out.
Jamie Hayter. Julia Hart, suplex on the ramp, and the Casino Gauntlet match continues. Don't go anywhere.
You know, it's almost a blessing it's a short round. We didn't have to watch the whole entrance.
Okay.
Well, while Julia Hart and Jamie Hayter go at it inside the ring, Chris Statlander and Megan Bain battling on the outside. Of course, this match can only be won by pinfall or submission inside the ring.
A nice counter.
Back heel
Julia
trip.
Hart looking good here. He's going for that cover.
The cover. 2. And the pinfall broken up by another former TBS champion, Chris Statlander.
And it's every woman for themselves right here. First pinfall submission, the match is over, and that's the winner of the gauntlet.
And now the reversal. Statlander sends Julia Hart into the corner. Hart, who very recently, Tony, picked up a victory over Jamie Hayter, albeit a tainted one, using the mist into the eyes of Hayter.
Well, that's been her calling card, that mist. And, you know, we all know Julia's been out for quite a while. I think she's looked great since returning. But look at the power of Statlander.
Yeah, that's tough. If you're Julia Hart, you're definitely not going to match the power of Chris Statlander. You got to use your quickness.
Sure do.
Statlander sending Julia Hart to the floor, but waiting for Hart on the floor was Megan Bain. Who's drives Julia Hart down right in front of Mariah May.
Went from bad to worse right there for Julia.
Look at this, Megan Bain back into the fray. She and Statlander.
You know, this is just what AEW needed, more monstrous women. I could live with none of these women winning this match. I'm hoping for someone else to come out the back, maybe smaller arms, smaller legs.
So you can have some sort of an advantage.
Yes, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yes, absolutely.
Someone as talented and as beautiful as you are, such a mean person. I never got that.
because I want to be champion, I want to be the top of the division, and you don't get there from being nice. Just ask Timeless Tony Storm. Oh wait, you can't, she's dead.
Right now, Megan Bayne and Chris Statlander throwing some heavy rounds back and forth inside the ring, while Jamie Hayter and Julia Hart picking up right where they left off a few weeks ago on the floor.
Yeah, Statlander definitely a heavy hitter with those blows.
We've seen a lot out of Megan Bayne in these very brief moments of her in this match. The fireman's carry. Statlander! Oh, what a roundhouse kick! And then Statlander, the kick once again on Bayne. As, Megan Bayne got Statlander hooked. Belly to belly with the leg captured. Bayne feeling confident, but she can't rest in this Casino Gauntlet match. AEW Dynamite, Maximum Carnage live on TBS and streaming on Max. We are in the midst of the first ever women's Casino Gauntlet match to find out who will challenge Mariah May at Grand Slam Australia for the AEW Women's World Championship.
Really, Willow?
Willow Nightingale, the 5th entrant here in the Casino Gauntlet match. The high boot to Megan Bayne. As the ring starts to fill up, Taz, strategy gets tougher and tougher. You almost have to rely on luck.
Yeah, no, and there's bodies everywhere fighting on the outside here to my right, to your left. It's everywhere, so to your point, you got to be careful.
Yeah, one strategy, Taz, and Excalibur, is you got to be in the ring.
Well, definitely, yeah. A lot of the fighting's happening on the outside here, yeah.
The strategy, I would think, is get yourself back in the ring.
We've heard a lot from Chris Statlander as of late about how she's trying to make amends with Willow Nightingale, but right now, look at Willow and Statlander working as a team to take Megan Bayne down with the suplex.
You know, the Julia and Jamie rivalry, as there's a smile in the ring, has been so heated.
Oh, friends!
Or maybe not.
See how long that lasted? Wrestling is full of fake people. Are we really buying this Statlander thing? You truly think she's suddenly a good person now?
Is it about fake people, or is it about earning a shot at Grand Slam Australia at the AEW Women's World Championship? Bounce!
It's about earning a shot and doing what it takes to win. You know all about that.
Yes, I...
Oh, boy.
Tony
Well, the hottest quote-unquote rookie in AEW that also happens to be a 3-time former AEW Women's World Champion who now just rolls up Willow, but Willow breaks free of the pinning predicament.
Julia Hart just finally got back into the ring after a battle on the outside with Jamie Hayter.
Now she's got to deal with a fresh Tony Storm, does Hart.
And we've seen how effectively Tony Storm can use those snapmares last week, Tony.
And look at Jamie Hayter back in, down she goes.
Yeah, simple formula, snapmare, shoulder block, and it's working on all these ladies from Storm.
Fantastic. What a great rookie.
Oh!
Come on.
Tony Storm, the woman who just some months ago, Mariah, you betrayed.
Boy, did you ever.
No, I didn't.
After winning the Owen Hart Foundation tournament.
No.
Oh, look at Bayne.
I think you're a little mistaken.
I
I faced timeless Tony Storm. The last time I checked is a dead body at Wembley Stadium with her butler.
No.
This new Tony Storm, this new rookie, I haven't actually met her yet.
We all know it's the same person.
DDT by Hart. But this Tony Storm, who, after losing the AEW Women's World Championship at Wembley Stadium, seems to have regressed back 3 years mentally.
I think she's a rookie having a fantastic debut month. I mean, to be in the ring with Willow and Julia and Jamie on your first month, she's something.
And remember, in this Casino Gauntlet match, it's the first pinfall or submission that will end this match. And the other entrants in this match will come in at random. Oh, there was a Statlander throwing her body at Willow and Megan Bayne.
Now Stat's got to get back in the ring, and Tony's not going to let her back in.
The hip attack by Tony Storm, but Julia Hart taking advantage, sending Tony to the outside.
Look what we got. Look at the eyes of Julia Hart.
Julia Hart, Jamie Hayter.
Her nemesis on the other side.
Someone else is coming out here in 5 seconds.
Oh, fist of fire.
The hockey fight center of the ring.
No, it gets worse.
Harley Cameron, the woman you defeated this past Saturday at Collision.
Yes.
Now potentially with a rematch on home turf in Australia.
You know what? It would be fantastic to wrestle Harley Cameron there. We could leave her in Australia. What about that?
Well, Harley, the high kick, takes down Toni Storm, the cover, but Jamie Hayter right there, or excuse me, took down Julia Hart as released German suplex.
You want to feel the wrath, Mr. Schiavone?
Feel the wrath?
Harley Cameron, you want to feel the wrath? I felt the wrath. I had to wash my hands and get a few tests after.
Oh, stop it.
Jamie Hayter looking for Haterade. Julia Hart trying to fight it. No. Transitions into the hate breaker.
Yeah, Julia was blocking it, but then
wait, Harley Cameron heads up move too.
Give Harley some credit. She's come in trying to win this thing.
Fiery, very fiery is Harley Cameron.
Feel the wrath of Harley. Here she goes.
Now Hayter, another hate breaker, snapping Harley in half.
Wow. Her back, her spine. Man, that hit hard on Hayter's leg.
Now, the Haterade. Nope. Harley ducks it. Oh, the mist into the eyes. Harley blinded. I'm not sure if she was the target, but nonetheless, Julia Hart with the opportunity here.
Julia Hart had a good game plan there, but now you got to deal with Storm.
Oh, the inside cradle, the hook too.
It's Toni Storm. It's Toni Storm.
Heading to Grand Slam, Australia, Toni Storm.
Well, there's your opponent, Mariah.
It is Toni time here tonight, the Casino Gauntlet match. What a massive upset. Toni Storm will face Mariah May in Australia in our main event. Mark Briscoe, who's endured a very emotional week, not only dealing with the verbal abuse from MJF about his late brother Jay, but that fantastic piece by the Players Tribune chronicling relationship with the Briscoe brothers premiering earlier this week, and I urge everyone to go seek it out.
Yeah, no question about it. I saw it when it debuted that evening, a very heartwarming meditation about faith, love, family, and triumph over tragedy after the loss of his late brother Jay Briscoe. But Mark, who's endured a lot, certainly. I sometimes make my jokes about him, but both Mark and Jay, true to my heart. God's tagged him in tonight.
And then the opposite side of the spectrum.
And that Briscoe said was morally bankrupt. He had no soul. Also made fun of his kosher pickle.
You know, he also, Mark Briscoe was quoted on SB Nation by saying that MJF's got such a punchable face. I think that
I wholeheartedly agree.
Yes, I think everybody would agree to that.
As MVP flanking the newest member of the Hurt Syndicate here, and a man who believes that he will become the #1 contender for the AEW World Championship before anyone has an opportunity to enter this match. It's a Casino Gauntlet match. It's the first pinfall or submission determines the winner. All of the entrants coming in at unpredictable intervals, so these #1 and 2 spots are crucial.
Introducing next, being accompanied by MVP from Plainview, Long Island, New York, weighing 226 pounds, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
MJF, a former AEW World Champion, a dominant former champion, would like nothing more than to get back into the mix for that title. And what quicker way to do so than by winning the Casino Gauntlet match?
They have alluded to, MJF has vowed to do it in quick succession here. He's vowed to defeat Briscoe before the third entrant, but Briscoe is ready to be all in as well.
I think Briscoe is going to come out swinging after those horrible words that MJF said about Mark's brother Jay.
Bell goes, and oh, wait a second.
But MJF, quick roll up too. And almost true to his word. MJF looking for the quickest victory possible inside cradle here. 1, 2. And Briscoe Now Briscoe unleashing his fury on MJF, just trying to throttle him.
See, I think MJF had the right idea. Mark Briscoe just wants to brawl for some payback. MJF wants to win the match, and MVP has joined us here as well.
First of all, I want to tell you how rude of you not to welcome me here. I'm kind enough to bless you all with my presence. And second of all, MJF is a strategist. He's not out there to brawl. He's out there to win.
Well, MJF certainly getting under the skin of Mark Briscoe in recent days. And Briscoe coming into this match with a lot of fire, but that seems to have backfired on Briscoe.
He's been unable to really get out of the gates here. Briscoe, who known for his playful antics, got very serious when MJF invoked the name of his late brother Jay.
We've seen this out of MJF before, just disrespect.
That's horrible.
That's called strategy. That's called strategy. You get somebody in their feelings and their emotions, and then they can't execute properly.
There it is.
That was called unearned confidence from MJF, who did not realize Briscoe was looming behind him. Back body drop attempted. Briscoe lands on his feet. And the chop to the chest.
Briscoe giving MJF a sandy fork ass whooping.
Now remember, they're going to still try to end this quickly. We don't know when the possible third participant will come in.
Yeah, they are unpredictable. Well,
now
as we said, we're 10 seconds away.
10 seconds, bring it in.
So Briscoe and MJF, neither man successful in pressing their advantage here.
Oh boy, how about this?
I would say that MJF has been very successful because he's obviously very deep in Mark Briscoe's head.
Wow.
He's got him off his game.
Ricochet already scheduled to face in that four-way for the TNT title. Oh no, excuse me. I'm losing myself right now.
You lost your stuff a long time ago, my friend.
Ricochet, the third entrant in the Casino Gauntlet match, the man who at All in London last year made his AEW debut as part of that Casino Gauntlet match. And now...
Well, you know, Ricochet said on X, if he got in there, they would team up on Briscoe, and he's true to his word here. Look at this.
MVP, did you talk at all with MJF before the match about potential allegiances as this match continues?
We talked about strategy. I'm not going to reveal what strategies we discussed, but as you can see, the young man is a strategist. That's why I call him the young genius. He gets it. He understands how this works.
It worked out well that Ricochet drew number 3, too. MVP. And look at this, Mark Briscoe.
I was there last year at Wembley Stadium. I can tell you the butterflies will be in a lot of guys' stomachs right now, standing back there with their number, hoping they get the opportunity to get into this match on this stage.
That's right, Nigel. Not only are the intervals unpredictable, but the entrance into the match is random as the clock ticking down. I'm not sure Ricochet or MJF realized it.
Well,
oh boy.
Here we go. Well, it's the Ring of Honor champ. And what a battle he had last night. Holy smokes.
The man that defended his Ring of Honor World Championship in a classic battle against the Alpha Konosuke Takeshita Bandito.
He may be
to the ring.
He may be right now this summer be doing the best wrestling of anyone in ROH or AEW. He is on a roll. He could win this thing.
Johnny, I think it could be the best summer of anyone in the world.
The chart now. Oh, look at this. MJF, thumb to the eye, and Ricochet staggering on his feet.
It looks like he tried to feed Ricochet to the Wolf, and the Wolf is taking advantage here. Look at this.
Bandito. Like we were saying, Tony, I think the best summer of wrestling of anybody in the world, this could be the summer of Bandito, especially if he's able to win, but MJF, other plans in mind, Bandito escapes.
Smart move, MVP, once again.
But the question has to be, what does Bandito have left in him after a grueling championship defense?
That's a great point.
Ricochet! Oh my goodness!
Well, the chicken might fly.
A scissor kick through the ropes. Ricochet once again bounced around. And Briscoe paying a look. Little visit to Truth and Consequences. Truth or Consequences is now the blockbuster on MJF. Bringing MVP out of his seat as the newest member of the Hurt
Syndicate. Get up off your back, Max. Get off your back, Max.
He took out two of his biggest rivals, Ricochet and MVP. And
Max,
now
get off your back.
He has to look in the eye of
to your side. Get off your back. There you go. That's it. Get off your back.
Very interesting strategy here for a Casino Gauntlet match because you don't want to be out of the ring for too long.
Exactly.
Pinfall or submissions can happen very quickly, certainly in the early goings in this match. Who's next? Oh, yeah.
Well, it's less than 24 hours ago that the Alpha was unsuccessful in dethroning Bandito as the Ring of Honor World Champion, but more than ample opportunity to make up for it here. For Konosuke Takeshita.
You got to wonder what he's got left, what Bandito's got left. One of the greatest matches I've ever seen, guys, that happened last night at the Esports Arena. And look at how fresh Takeshita looks.
A young man, Olympic level, deck athlete.
Just had great matches during that international title run by Takeshita. Look at Ricochet.
Ricochet launching off the chest of Takeshita. The shot avoided by Takeshita. Blue Thunder Bomb 2. Oh,
so close. Here's Bandito. Oh, brother. Look at him standing up.
Less than 24 hours since they collided.
It's one of the greatest Ring of Honor World Championship matches in the history of the title, and Bandito now has the Alpha fighting off the back foot. Coming in, a hell of a kick there by Bandito. But Takeshita. First Hurricanrana.
There's my boy. There you go. You want to do all that grandstanding? That's not what it's about. Strategy, a tactician. MJF is in there to win this match.
The reversal there by Bandito. MJF catching the leap attempt. The powerbomb on the knee, the cover. No.
Wow.
A little bit more oomph on it. A little bit more oomph on it. That's all. You got it.
Man, that was close, MVP. I don't know how much more oomph you can get.
A little more oomph indeed. And you don't want to talk about strategy, MVP, but can you give anything away? Did you see anyone backstage? You might be coming out soon.
MJF, who very recently took the mask of Mystico, now saying he's going to do the same to Bandito.
Why would he do this here?
It's the psychological mind games.
MJF, he just seems intent on humiliating luchadors.
Oh, he's got another chance now.
Yeah, speaking of luchadors, the greatest.
Que no me falles, que nunca te me vayas y que nunca te olvides que soy yo quien te ama, que soy yo quien te espera, que soy yo quien te llora, que soy yo quien te alegra.
You're not in Mexico, Mystico. You're pretty close, but you're not there.
Oh, Mystico with the full-throated support of this great crowd here in Arlington, Texas. And now, whoa, looking to pay back some of the humiliation that MJF has put him through. Mystico, the Escalera, comes down, arm drag, takes down Konosuke Takeshita.
Oh, wait a second.
Wait, Bandito And Mystico, Tijeras, Bandito goes down.
With everyone else on the outside, the Lucha Libre legend.
The brightest star that shines in CMLL, Mystico.
Looks like Mystico might have had a couple drinks.
Whoa! Didn't like what he saw. Recovered and takes out all 4 other men.
And goes right for MJF at the beginning.
Looking for some payback while he can now. And what better way than to defeat the former AEW World Champion? Mystico in the center!
Center of the ring, La Mystico. This could be it. MJF on the verge of tapping out. Oh, Briscoe. Mark Briscoe, he saved MJF. And now look at this. Double Fujiwara arm bars.
Nice Renberg looking there for the verbal tap from MJF, who didn't give it to him.
Well, who would have won the match? With
Let's not muddy the water. One more person heads down this way. Oh!
Well, the presence of the Don Callis family now grows in this match. The walking weapon, Josh Alexander. He debuted as the mystery entrant wild card in the Owen Hart Foundation tournament earlier this year. Now, perhaps one win away from becoming that #1 contender for the AEW World Championship.
he and Takeshi have a great record as a tag team, a dominant tag team, but as we know, it's every man for himself here.
As Alexander throwing a ricochet across the ring, as MVP once again returning to the headset after doing a little, sure that was coaching or motivating. I don't know how you would phrase it.
A little bit of both. Reminding him of our strategy.
Either way, the strategy of Takeshita and Alexander is clear.
Whatever Bandito had after him from his championship match, I think is getting beaten out of him right now.
Yeah, Bandito has been identified as the weak link by the Don Callis family. And now Alexander trying to organize.
My God!
Adversaries and Takeshita. Less than 24 hours after that tremendous battle of Bandito taking flight and taking advantage for the Callis family.
30-minute battle last night, Excalibur, and here we're in the afternoon, so he didn't have 24 hours, even rest up. It's amazing.
He's shining pretty hot right now, but can he maintain that?
That's the question.
Ruling match.
Yep.
Could go a long time, and we're about to get another entrant.
See the fans rise, turn their attention to the top of the stage. Who will be the next man to join the Casino Gauntlet match?
Wow, the 5-tool player.
The pride of pro wrestling. There you see it. It is Anthony Bowens.
Anthony Bowens, a very talented individual, finally stepping into his own without Max Caster and wants to make a statement. He's got a lot to prove.
And without Max Caster and without Billy Gunn at his side once again. There's been some very heated exchanges between Bowens and Billy, but Bowens taking down Josh Alexander. He's doing it on his own. He's looking impressive thus far. The opening moments of his tenure in this match.
Yes, sir. He has won a Trios Championship at All In before. Could he repeat? Could he have the momentum from All In? You know, big stadium shows. Some guys rise to the occasion.
Ricochet went for the roundhouse. Bowens ducked it, connected with the boot to the jaw, and boom.
Wow.
Bowens driving down Ricochet.
Well, he is a talented kid, man.
He's a 5-tool player. He's got everything. He's that guy.
5 tools and 1 rule. Prove me wrong. And right now, Briscoe, who has vowed to win this match for his late brother Jay, for his family, and to take back the AEW World title. But first of all, the pride of pro wrestling standing in front of him.
Briscoe walks into that waiting back elbow as Bowens, big combination there, but unbeknownst to Bowens, Alexander and Takeshita returning to the ring.
Tough guys out. You suck my fucking dick.
Oh, they're not going to do that.
No. They're just going to beat him up.
Yeah, I don't think that was very smart.
No, I agree. Whoa. We talked about this dominant team of Alexander and Takeshita. There's We're showing it right there.
Yeah, but how are they going to decide if it comes down between Alexander and Takeshita? Who wins it for the family? Who becomes the #1 contender for the AEW World Championship?
That's the question.
Interesting question indeed. Well, oh, wow.
Ricochet trying to keep the eyes in the back of his head. Goes up. Oh, Alexander catches Ricochet mid-floor.
That's it.
1, 2, and
Oh, how did he get out of that? My God, he wiped him out.
Whoever's
must
next
not be
in the back
familiar with
there.
Ricochet's work.
Hart must have jumped out of his chest thinking perhaps he wasn't going to get the opportunity. Now he is.
With Kyle O'Reilly rejoining for the conglomeration for at least one night. Adam Cole out of action, forced to vacate the TNT Championship. It's up to Roderick Strong to get it done for Paragon here. And he wiped out MJF on the floor, now trying to fight 2-on-1 against Takeshita and Alexander.
Roddy, former international champion. Look at that backbreaker coming in fresh.
Hasn't even taken his shirt off. Sinewy. Strong by name, strong by nature. Roddy. Great strikes.
Knee up, pick up. Look at that, Roddy. Roddy could win this right now.
Roderick Strong, the far leg is hooked there, and Alexander bailing out Takeshita, but also bailing himself out was Josh Alexander there.
Roddy has mastered the art of chiropractic.
Yeah.
What he does to the human back. Or he keeps a lot of chiropractors in business.
Oh, wow. Well, the first ever Casino Gauntlet match at Daly's Place was to earn a spot to fight Roderick Strong.
Wait a second, cover here. No!
Nearly. Now here he is on such a huge stage, fighting for his opportunity to challenge for a title as another man heads down to the ring.
Alexander and Takeshita standing strong right now.
Oh, maybe a lot longer.
Brody King.
Look at the face of Takeshita.
Takeshita got another big boy to play with. See you toss Brody King around like that.
Brody King on the hop, but Josh Alexander, Konosuke Takeshita descending on him as soon as he enters the ring. Oh. But Brody King fires back.
One big guy impervious to pain, one big guy that can slug it out with the best. Look at this.
Wow.
Brody King, who lives by the words, life is hard, be harder. Showing his toughness here, taking on two members of the Don Callis family.
Bandito, who has been his partner on occasion, coming in to help out here.
No! A little miscommunication on that one, but still they managed to get the better of Alexander and Takeshita on that one.
And we see tremendous chemistry between Brody King and Bandito. And resuming that chemistry here tonight in the Casino Gauntlet match, but there can only be one winner.
Certainly allegiances are playing a factor. MVP with MJF out there with no friends to help him. Got to put him at a disadvantage, wouldn't you say?
Not when I'm sitting here.
Oh, Ricochet driven down once again.
I'm really surprised the match has not ended, to be honest with you, with all the great talent we got out here.
But as more
That's
people...
exactly why it hasn't ended, because you got all the great talent.
Oh, look at this.
Wait, roll up here by MJF. The trunks were hooking. MJF sent to the outside. Yes, as more people enter this match, Tony, it becomes increasingly difficult as MJF finding himself once again in the grips of Brody King, but Brody, the eyes raked in MJF, the escape.
Casino Gauntlet match, one of the most hotly anticipated matches of the year. Full of surprises, and we never know exactly who's going to come out next. Guys, got any surprise? Anyone you... Oh, wow, look at this.
There's two.
300 pounds of rage and anger coming at you.
Brody King just throwing cannonballs to 3 of the 4 corners.
Making 4 in a row. Come on now.
Brody King. Oh! MJF realizing the last possible moment, the cover.
Wow, how about that save?
And
A
Ricochet.
little closer than I'd like.
Yeah, I think that would have been the end of the match.
Again, the cohesion. But is Brody King going to allow Bandito to try the pinfall if he gets it?
Beautiful frog splash there in Bandito. He and Brody King working together.
Neither man looking for a pinfall or submission. One would have to think that's a mistake.
That was absolutely a mistake. Tactical mistake if ever there was one. They want to shake their butts and dance and show off for the crowd instead of trying to win the match.
Well, Takeshi and Alexander on opposite sides of the ring, taking Brody King and Bandito out of the proceedings, at least for a moment.
Ricochet center stage as the count down ends. Oh, he's back!
Holy smokes!
Oh, would you look at that?
I can't believe this.
To borrow a phrase from an old friend.
The Stray Bullet. And rock hard, Juice Robinson. He was injured last year in the Continental Classic. And now he is back. He is in the Casino Gauntlet match, and he is going right at Ricochet.
And he's all clean shaven and everything. Take a look at Juice. You can better believe that he is fired up, probably more than anyone else.
He bipped him. Oh, and he bopped him.
And a Stray Bullet having his fun.
And in the meantime,
Third straight year he's been an all-in, but we have not seen him in quite a while. I think it's obvious. He looks great.
Yeah, Juice Robinson.
Look at that.
Looking to make up for lost time here, and what better way to do so than by winning the Casino Gauntlet match, immediately becoming the #1 contender. 1, 2. Ricochet, though, kicking out.
And he almost won it, and he needs to go right back to it.
A welcome back chant goes out around Globe Life Field. Plenty of time here. This is unusual with so many men on the outside, but wait a second.
What do we got here?
Oh, look at that. Ricochet's.
Bishop Khan. He's been trying to enlist Khan and Toa Leona, and Leona just dropped Juice Robinson with that massive shoulder block.
The Gates of Agony offered their services to Ricochet, who gladly accepted.
so we weren't the only ones that were strategizing.
Ricochet shooting star press.
That'll do it.
1, 2. No, Juice. Not out of this one yet.
Huh. Oh, look at this. Look. Gates of Agony keeping everyone out of the ring, isolating Ricochet.
Clearly no disqualifications in this match. The Gates of Agony can do whatever they want.
Absolutely.
This is absolutely brilliant. I'm simultaneously jealous and pissed off.
As the Gates of Agony.
Wait a second.
Out of the ring as in come Colton and Austin, the Guns, with the chair in hand.
Speaking of the return.
The Guns now taking a fight to the Gates, evening things up for Juice Robinson.
The Collision Cowboys, Bullet Club Gold, the Bang Bang Gang, hold on.
It's Ricochet.
Wrong guys, Ricochet.
Ricochet charging and the 3-10 Yoma. What a return for the Guns. And urging on Juice Robinson. Juice now the roll-up. The tight cover, but MJF back into the mix to break it up.
My boy on point, conserving energy. See, this is all part of the plan.
It's smart. I got to agree with you. That's exactly what he is
Conserving
doing.
energy, opportunistic, striking at the right moment.
Good stuff.
As MJF said, let the idiots kill each other. Smart kid.
Oh! He said he'd have Kenny Omega's back.
The Golden Star, Kota Ibushi, the best friend of Kenny Omega and potentially the next #1 contender for the AEW World Championship.
And look who's in the ring to face him.
And Ricochet and Kota Ibushi No strangers to one another. Battles inside the New Japan Pro Wrestling ring. And Ibushi using those round kicks effectively. That karate background, and he just dropped Mystico, dropped Roderick Strong.
Yeah, Mystico had spent a lot of time on the floor, comes in, gets dropped. Everybody's getting dropped.
Briscoe coming in. Juice Robinson, oof.
You get a kick, you get a kick. Hold on. You get a kick.
Two men that spent the early part of their careers in DDT Pro Wrestling. Kota Ibushi, Konosuke Takeshita, but now Brody King absorbing all that contact. Versus Ibushi into the ropes. Ibushi, though!
That one landed. That one sure did, man. That was, and here comes the 5-2 player.
And he just got a 5-piece from Ibushi. And Ibushi
with a biscuit and a drink.
This casino event is not disappointing.
Standing moonsault press, the cover's made, and Bowens kicks out.
Is not disappointed at all. Wow, what great athletes.
Some more big surprises as well, Tony. Vegas odds have got a number of potential entrants. Pistol Pez Whatley at 100-1, if you can believe that.
I cannot.
Our announced broadcast colleague Taz at 500-1, so short odds for that man.
I see what you did there.
The Beast Mortos just 24 hours ago competing in Arena Mexico, Mexico City, now making the journey and making the entrance into the Casino Gauntlet match. As Ibushi standing stoically in the center of the ring, and Mortos just laid him out with a headbutt.
Yeah, headbutted him out of his boots.
Mortos attacking with some urgency here.
Mortos had a great showing against Mystico this past week on Collision. Fired up now. That's the beauty. The longer this match goes, when you come in, the fresher you are compared to everybody else who's left in.
And now I think, Nigel, to that point, MJF and Mark Briscoe at a decided disadvantage being the first two entrants into this match.
Look at that big collision. Neither man backing down at all here.
You got two pieces in there right now.
Not kidding, man. They are going at it.
Brody went for the lariat. Mortos the spear!
How about that? Great move by Mortos.
Wait, Bowens charging in. And Mortos driving all the air out of the lungs of the 5-tool player. Takeshita came in and got a discus lariat for his troubles. Roderick Strong, Beast Mortos, they've got a fair bit of history dating back to earlier this year. Mortos pays it no mind and attacks with his head.
His headbutt has really paid dividends there between the mask and, whoa, his power that he's known for. Now, a bit of playback again from this past week on Collision with Mystico.
Like how
scoring the victory with that Mystico.
Yep, I like
He's able to get it again, Tony.
How he takes his spots. Saw a spot up top.
Oh.
He could win it now.
Mystico, the leg is hooked. And Mortos, though, kicking out.
One has to wonder who might be coming out next.
Yeah, I remember last year we had to wonder who was coming out next. It was you.
It was me indeed. What about Glacier? He was in the very first ever Casino Gauntlet match. Hold on. Whoa, whoa.
Ricochet. The shot was off target, but still very nearly putting out Mystico.
Glacier's at 1,000-1 odds from what I understand. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wow.
Ricochet was looking for vertigo, but he left his head exposed. Bandito makes him pay the price for it.
Big thrust kick, Excalibur.
Well, this doesn't look good for Ricochet.
Bandito, maybe think of that X knee. Finds it. Ricochet down. Bandito.
Needs to take another shot, he feels.
Yeah, he's lining up Ricochet for the 21. Clicks. No, Takeshita. Takeshita.
My God.
Roderick Strong, though, in from behind the knee. The Tiger Driver, the cover, 2, no, Alexander.
What power by Takeshita. Unbelievable.
Oh, sidestep, shot to the back of the head now. Alexander. The rack bomb for Roderick Strong. Alexander makes the cover. 1. Oh no, Froggy Bone!
Alexander tried to maneuver out of the way, could not. Still in harm's way on that.
Now we're starting to come down to the wire. So much punishment everybody has absorbed so far. The pinfall or submission could come out of anywhere.
And who knows how many more potential entrants are lined up in the back. How many more numbers have been drawn?
Yep, one has to wonder. Oh, wait a second.
Oh, Brody!
Unable to follow up, though.
Oh, Juice baits him in. That massive left hand. Good pickup. Impressive display of strength by Juice Robinson. 1, 2. No, Mordo's not even a 2 before he got into the mix. Robinson sent in, sent up, and sent down by Mordos.
Oh boy, look at this matchup.
Oh, Mordos blocked the kick, but not the elbow. Ibushi the roundhouse. The lariat connects, though.
Ibushi looking to follow up quickly, but Strong won't let him.
Yeah, the Golden Star, the Kamagoye. But Roderick Strong from behind, but Ibushi never had a chance, didn't see it coming. The end of Heartache.
Cover him now. Oh, got close to the ropes.
Roderick, the cover. And
again, MJF choosing the perfect moment to save the match.
He's taking his shots, calling his spots.
Bandera. Oh, no.
There we go.
MJF.
The young genius.
Now 1, 2, and whoa! Roderick Strong, though.
Roderick Strong's a tough competitor. It's going to take a lot to take him out. But at this point of the game, how much do these competitors have left? They're all extremely well conditioned. They're literally elite athletes. But how much grind, how much wear and tear? What do they have left in the tank at this point?
MJF swing and a miss. Roderick Strong, sick kick. Taking MJF off his feet.
Again, MJF smartly rolls out of the ring, knowing there's only one guy in the ring right now.
Roderick Strong all alone in the center of the ring. Are we going to see somebody else join him here?
Yes, we are, Nigel. The commentator's curse continues as the clock ticks down. Yet another entrant for the men's Casino Gauntlet match.
Oh! How about this?
Well, Nate.
Former tag team partner of Anthony Bowens.
In Texas, you are looking live at the best wrestler alive. And I know that this match has lacked some serious star power. But lucky for all the Maximaniacs here at Globe Life Field, you get to chant my name. Let's go, Max. You're the best wrestler alive. Let's go, Max. You're the best wrestler alive. Let's go, Max. You're the best wrestler alive. Let's go, Max. You're the best wrestler alive.
Catchy.
George Costanza said famously, it's not a lie if you believe it.
Oh, wait a second. Bowens grabs the boot of Caster. Caster couldn't even enter the ring as Roderick Strong sends Caster spilling to the floor. Now Briscoe and Strong battling it out. These two men, long-time friends outside the ring, long-time adversaries inside the ring. And now, oh, the Jay Driller avoided. Oh! But Roderick, oh!
Wow. Jay Driller, his late brother's finishing maneuver.
The Jay Driller, the center of the ring, and MJF.
Oh no!
Look at his front line. Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Here's your winner, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
Good God Almighty.
Work smarter, not harder.
Penelope Ford from Thessaloniki, Megan Bang!
As if this incredible athlete, Megan Bayne, didn't already have a serious advantage over most other competitors. She now gets to enter this match at number 2. And remember, like we saw in the men's Casino Gauntlet match earlier tonight, if it should end before anyone else enters, that's it. First pinfall or submission. Doesn't matter how many numbers were drawn in the back, how many people are waiting to come out. This is a serious advantage for Bayne and Statlander. And you're crashing like you've hit a wall after your energy drink? Break through with iDrink, the clean, crash-free productivity drink that enhances focus and stamina without caffeine or stimulants. Order now at idrink.com or Amazon and enter AEW 15 off for 15% off.
I'm drinking it right now. I love it.
All right. Editorial Jones over there.
Company man, let's see. Statlander.
Run that first line by me again. Company man.
Statlander and Bayne kicking this thing off. Two of the most powerful, strongest women we have in our women's locker room, to be frank. I mean, both these ladies are extremely strong athletes.
Saw Megan Bayne make her return to AEW after a sojourn to Japan, after competing in Stardom, and she was a surprise entrant in the Women's Casino Gauntlet match earlier this year. And she and Statlander, since they locked eyes in that Casino Gauntlet match earlier this year, they seem to have been destined to battle one another.
Both ladies in a test of strength here. You can see that little advantage thus far, what it was for a moment for Statlander.
Statlander to the ropes, but Bayne follows her up closely with the elbow strike. Statlander returns with one of her own. Statlander.
Ooh, nice block.
Suplex attempt. Neither woman able to gain the leverage to elevate their opponent up all the way. Statlander very nearly. Bayne's got her! Falcon Arrow! 1, 2! Oh!
They both have to go at it really fast here, Taz, before anybody else gets in. Some high-impact wrestling going on right now.
We saw that earlier with MJF at the beginning of the match. Remember Briscoe, he went for a lot of near falls quickly. And that's smart. We saw Bayne do that after that Falcon Arrow, and now Stats in control here at Scout.
But Bayne wisely takes herself out of play, but perhaps not as Statlander. A huge risk here in the early going.
Statlander's got to be careful on the outside, Shivani, because Penelope is out here watching the back of Bayne.
And the clock's at a random interval.
Hit like Bayne! The tope suicida. Statlander had no idea.
These two girls are throwing bombs at each other right now with their body, with their fists, with their elbows.
There was the aforementioned Penelope Ford lurking on the outside, and yeah, Tony, the unpredictable intervals make this match even more difficult for the two women starting it off. Bayne looking for Fate's Descent. No, Statlander finds her feet. Roundhouse kick. Bayne staggered, and now Statlander. Fate's Descent on Megan Bayne as the clock ticks down.
Look at the face of Statlander on that.
Well, to borrow a phrase from our colleague Jim Ross, I think business is about to pick up here in the Women's Casino Gauntlet match.
I think Statlander's caught between a rock and a hard place right now. There you go.
Right some time ago, these two Long Island girls were very close friends. Right now, it's about an opportunity to win this thing and have a future shot at the AEW Women's World title.
Yeah, very close friends, but the TBS Championship came in between them, and no, Willow, her low cross body. And since then, but Willow, the spine buster, pulls Statlander through, and maybe looking for that doctor bomb.
Yeah, she is. She's got Wasted lock. Oh, waist lock, I should say. Nice flying clothesline by Bane.
Willow could not get out of the way of that from Bane either. She tried, but she was hooked in to Statlander.
Now, after the relationship between Statlander and Willow deteriorated initially, each woman made their own attempt to reconcile, but it was just not meant to be. And most recently, we've seen Statlander and Bane
worked as a unit there.
Working together, double choke slam. We've seen Statlander approached not just by Wheeler Yuta, not just by Marina Shafir, but also by Jon Moxley himself. Ty Mello returning recently after a 2-year-long layoff from the ring. The 4th entrant. And Casino Gauntlet match.
That's right, and she picked up a win in her first match back as well, so she's red hot right now.
Yeah, Ty looking great here. Good waist lock by Statlander. Gets out of it. What Ty does with an elbow.
Oh, Ty Mello with the launch off of Megan Bane takes down Statlander. Now Ty, pump kick in the corner. Caught Bane flush on the jaw.
Anna James, the second, coming out here with Ty Mello, just to point that out. She's on the outside.
Yeah, Anna here to watch the back of Ty Mello as fates to set. Reversing. Now look at this. Ty has got Megan Bane trapped.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Bane, she landed almost on her face ahead.
Absolutely, and we know how much Ty hates Megan Bane. And the vice versa. Oh, look at this.
Now Penelope Ford. It's no disqualifications.
Right.
And Anna Jay and Penelope Ford with their fair share of bad blood in their past.
Yeah, Ty's first match back was at the expense of Penelope Ford, so you know why Penelope wants to get him there.
Speaking of Penelope,
we see Penelope and Megan using these doomsday devices.
Anna tried to stop her.
And Anna sent spilling to the floor as... Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Wait, is that... That's Harley Cameron.
Harley Cameron! Where did she come from?
I don't know where Harley came from, but I mean, this is the first time we've seen her since she had her nose broken by Bane and Ford.
Right? They put her out, and now she is back.
Welcome back, Harley.
And a double DDT or stereo DDT from Anna Jay and Ty Mello on Megan Bane, but now...
Oh, there you go. There's hatred all around. I love it.
As Anna and Penelope...
You bitch! Come on!
Subtle. There you go. It's usually how I talk to you, Dad.
That's that. All right, who's coming out next? We got 4 seconds. 3.
Wow. That's been great.
She has recently burst onto the scene here in AEW. And she has proven in a very short time that she is a force to be reckoned with. The Toxic Spider, Tekla. Perhaps the most unpredictable athlete in the women's division here of All Elite Wrestling.
Yeah, I agree with the unpredictable part for sure. She's definitely toxic.
She is. She's never been pinned. She's never submitted since her first arrival here at AEW. She's got quite the attitude, and as you can see, very, very athletic.
Tekla greeting Ty Mello with a shot to the midsection and a crack across the jaw, swing and a miss by Willow Nightingale. T. Harris as Tekla.
I mean, Tekla, you talk about anything could happen with her. She throws some hard shots. You can see that running boot. She could throw strikes, hands, feet, knees, and everything. And there's another boot to the head.
An extremely dangerous striker, but also a submission savant. Is this Austrian athlete as Tekla now to the top.
Did she say for you? For you?
I don't think she said for you.
She said that.
Yes, for you.
Yeah, I think you got the first letters of each word right.
As Tekla.
Everybody hates everyone. I love it. It's great.
Yeah, you're right. That's great.
Tekla, roundhouse kick to the head of Statlander. Tekla could win it here. 1, 2. Oh, Ty Mello there. Breaking up the pinning predicament.
She's got a temper, Ty Mello. You don't want to tick her off.
Oh, Ty underneath, got Tekla up in the back. Ty, K.O. Willow the pounce.
Pounce City right there, Willow. Good first step explosion. Quick feet by Willow going Dr. Bomb on Tekla.
The Babe with the power bomb. 1, 2, no! Statlander to break it up.
Man, that's the key. You got to incapacitate everybody else to get a one-on-one and try to win a match.
Statlander raising up Willow Nightingale, and Bane! The Doomsday device from Bane!
God.
Man, that's a tough landing for Willow there. There's the countdown.
Again, the unpredictable intervals coming into play, Ted.
TBS champion. Now she's coming to the ring quickly.
Alongside Sky Blue, these sisters of sin sprinting towards the ring. As Julia Hart, the next entrant in the Women's Casino Gauntlet match, and Julia taking out Statlander and Bane.
Julia not wasting time. Big time moonsault. Grabs a hold of Bane's wrist here. She's got some control. She's fresh as a daisy as Julia, as opposed to Megan.
Bane and Statlander starting off number 1 and 2. As we discussed in the Men's Casino Gauntlet, the longer this match goes on, the more of a disadvantage the first 2 entrants are in as Julia Hart. Oh, wait a second! A kick to the teeth from Sky Blue. Not even entered in this match.
Well, just like Penelope Ford earlier, getting her kicks in.
The Manjigatami, the Flying Octopus hold locked in. Bane in the center of the ring. That's Ty Mello, though. Ty.
Oh, she's got it. Oh, right on the head.
Ty Mello, the God-style pile driver, the cover. 2, and Tekla there to break it up.
Right, it's smart to see any of the athletes here, Shivani, coming out with seconds, either Anna Jay or Penelope or Sky Blue. It's smart. It's no disqualification. It's a good assist.
Absolutely use them. Uh-oh. This is some bizarre stuff right here, guys.
Yeah, I kind of dig the back bridge. I'm a mark for bridges.
Okay.
Backbridge Jones, look at this.
Golden Gate, Brooklyn, it doesn't matter.
Oh, Tekla. Well, issues with the Queen, Tekla for sure.
Almost since day 1 of Tekla joining the AEW roster.
What a rivalry these two ladies have developed this summer.
Oh, Tekla. Was swinging for the fences with that one. And, the escape. Chops out, elbow strike. Rocked Queen Aminata with that one, but Aminata, the Queen's crown.
Yes, definitely that headbutt Queen's crown, but Tekla liked it.
Tekla, open-handed shots delivered by both women.
Oh, some live rounds being thrown there. Oh, there's a gut shot.
A bolo punch with a midsection from Tekla, and now battering Queen Aminata.
A lot of rabbits in those rabbit punches. Man, it was a lot. Oh, boy. That was a hell of a forearm there.
Whoa! Snaps off the neck breaker.
Trouble here for Tekla.
Aminata off with her head. That's Aminata pulling Tekla to the center.
Willow,
senton to break up the pinning predicament.
Yikes. Man, you don't even see it coming, right? Just boom, someone lands on your back.
Those are the worst ones that you don't see coming. Punches, right. people's bodies landing on the back of your head or body. It sucks.
Man, look at Sky Blue in there again.
Sky Blue and Julia Hart trying to send Willow across with Willow. Meeting of the minds there. And Willow hammering Julia, but Sky.
Again, Sky is not in the match.
It's Sky. Oh! Willow's head trapped against that top turnbuckle pad. And Sky Blue, the kick. And now, from across.
Superplex is possibly coming here. At least from, Tekla, she stays on the bridge, and then
Spider superplexes as Julia and Tekla, eyes locked across the ring.
Zany girls.
Boy, that's well said.
with less than 24 hours to go. Captured the interim Ring of Honor Women's Television Championship and now has a huge opportunity to become the top contender for the AEW Women's World Championship.
And she goes right after a young lady who's not even in the match, but it doesn't stop her, doesn't slow her down.
Yep, bodies came out and she took them down and just took down Julia there.
Yeah, Mina Shirakawa looking to clear the ring, looking to increase her chances, but Mina is celebrating. Statlander and Bane.
Yeah, you cannot celebrate with all these athletes in this type of a match. You just can't get that wrapped up in the moment.
Oh, Bane reversed by Mina. And now Mina trying to fight against a 2-on-1 disadvantage as Mina trying to lock up Statlander.
Baited her in. Mina baited Megan in. Oh, what a DDT.
Oh, but Sky Blue from behind. The shot across the jaw.
And Paul Turner keeps telling her, get out of the ring, get out of the ring.
Sky Blue not officially part of this match.
Yeah, it's tough for the referee because, like we said earlier, it's no disqualification.
Get out!
He's showing how to get out. She's on top of someone's shoulder.
Oh!
The teleport out of the ring.
I will when they get down.
Exactly.
Yikes! Here we go.
Oh boy, figure four. Who's coming out here also?
Wait a second, I think Mina was confused. I think she thought, she thought that Sky was in the match and Sky tapped out, but
now she's arguing with the referee. Sky tapped, she's on the match. Watch out, here we go.
And you hear the ovation of the Ring of Honor. Women's World Champion, your forever champion, the fallen goddess, Athena, who defended her title last night against Thunder Rosa.
So Athena's a very talented wrestler. Dangerous athlete. Athena is for sure. Ty Mello with a good rear choke.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Look at this.
The power here of Athena.
Carrying the weight up to opponents. Oh! Athena. The tope to Statlander. Athena moving with serious purpose here.
Taking everybody out.
She just wrecked. Wow.
I love it. Great job, Athena.
Absolutely.
And now Athena charging into the corner. Ty Mello gets a shot, as does Tekla. Athena, big elbow from Mina Shirakawa. Aminata through the boot. Athena intercepted. And tombstone pile driver. Can Athena take it here? 1, 2, no. Willow Nightingale breaks it up.
And a sudden death type deal, so it's not that Willow's trying to help the queen. It's just that first pinfall submission match is over.
A little bit of a misstep there by Athena, but she recovered and made Willow pay.
Lady that faced Athena last night.
We saw it in the men's Casino Gauntlet match. Bandito and Takeshita picking up where they left off from Supercard of Honor.
Rosa's flying out here.
Now Thunder Rosa and Athena picking things back up here tonight in Texas.
You know, flying down the ramp is something you really should do, Taz, right? Before the match ends, you could be on the ramp and the match will be over.
Well, sure thing. I mean, you got to have a sense of urgency for most of the athletes. She also realized Athena was in the ring alone, so I'm just assuming that's why Rosa really hauled ass out here.
And Thunder Rosa, a pair of drop kicks to the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion Athena.
Good duck on the throw there.
Thunder Rosa, she couldn't capture the victory last night, but if she does so tonight, she will become the #1 contender for the AEW Women's World Championship. Much like MJF did just a few minutes ago. Aminata breaks the grip of Thunder Rosa. Tijeras, Thunder Rosa, take it down. And Statlander, Tijeras of her own. Aminata goes down. Willow, Tijeras of her own.
Getting dizzy.
I love it.
And Bane takes down Willow. And Rosa takes down Bane. We've heard the rumors, we've heard the talk about the impending arrival of this woman, a decorated champion in Japan, in Mexico. Mystico with her sights set on gold in the United States. Shuri making her AEW debut, and potentially on the same night, Taz, an opportunity to become #1 contender for the AEW World Championship.
Amazing opportunity for Shuri, and it's great to see her here. She's not playing games already.
She said last night she was coming. We didn't expect it would be the very next night.
And Shuri and Athena locking eyes. Shuri, tremendous pro wrestling background, but also a practitioner of karate from a very young age. Maybe one of the most dangerous strikers in the game today.
Well, I think that Athena possibly had her scouted. She ducked that high round kick by Shuri. Now look at this.
Mina and Shuri, a lot of history dating back to their shared time in Stardom. As Mina, Shuri, swift kick to the midsection. Mina accelerates, ducks underneath. Shuri, look at that, a step quicker. That's the footwork, Taz. That's the years of experience in karate.
Absolutely, it's a major thing, the footwork, to your point. Round kick to the spine. I don't think Shuri's done.
Whoa. Mina Shirakawa tattooed with those kicks, courtesy of Shuri.
We still got another one to come.
And the randomness of it is wild, man, to your point earlier at Scott.
Well, you want to talk about an impending arrival? We've heard over the last few weeks on Collision, Tony, that this woman, a decorated athlete in her own right in her native England, Alex Windsor, now enters the Women's Casino Gauntlet match. And she and Shuri have had their fair share of battles as well.
Yeah, nice blocks right there with those quick forearms by Windsor. Really quick forearms. I like that impact.
Shuri, she's... DDT! Shuri's always been able to get the better of Windsor, but maybe tonight, Alex Windsor.
Damn. Kicked up. Good job by Windsor. I like it.
We've seen Alex Windsor compete in AEW before. She challenged, or she faced Timeless Toni Storm. She put up a hell of an accounting for herself, and now tonight has an opportunity to face either Timeless Toni Storm or Mercedes Moné should she win this Women's Casino Gauntlet match.
Shuri just planted Alex right on her nose, man, right on her face.
And look at that, Willow tried to enter this match. Shuri, one quick shot sends Willow to the outside, but Windsor there, Blue Thunder bomb.
Giovanni, power advantage for Windsor right there, my friend.
Yeah, these two newcomers are absolutely on fire here right now. I mean, both are going at it. Alex Windsor showing a lot of power. You mentioned the quickness as well. Look at this slugfest we got going on.
I'm telling you, big time. I don't know. I understand the karate background of Shuri, but I mean, she's giving up some power for sure to Windsor. She's got to be careful with that. What an opportunity for both these ladies here. All the ladies in this match, that you said newcomers.
German suplex, Windsor, though able to roll through.
A lot of fights are going on the floor during this as well.
Windsor, German suplex of her own. But Shuri up to her feet, the kick intercepted, and the headbutt lands.
How about that?
Shuri rising knee caught Windsor flush.
That's a good way to get knocked out. Might get a win here.
Shuri, the cover, but Amanada tackling Rosa and Athena in to break it up.
All the ladies realize that opportunity for the AEW Women's World title would have been Shuri's for sure. So they did that, huh?
It's what we saw at the end of Collision. If you'll recall on Thursday, just absolute madness. Just an abridged brawl.
A Donnybrook, if you will.
It's sudden death, guys. Next pin or submission wins, so the unpredictability is up in the air. It's wild here.
Yep, unpredictability, and we can still have more entrants as this match rages on. It is incumbent on someone to end this unless they put themselves at even greater disadvantage with more entrants in this match.
And with entrance and the whole randomness of the entrance makes this type of match so hard. You can't prepare. It's impossible to prepare for it. As a wrestler.
A lot of eyes, Taz, need to be on this. That's why we got a referee up and one down as well. A pin could happen any time.
Tekla, Thunder Rosa, trying to find an advantage. But Mina Shirakawa just reversed Julia Hart into the corner. Mina charges in. Oh, and Julia, this little tarantula action.
Yeah. And look at the toxic spider herself. Wacky, zany, Tekla, nutty. Uh-oh.
And Queen Aminata, the unique offense, punishes Statlander in the center of the ring.
It's a wild match. It's nutty.
But Megan Bane coming in, the drop kick. I think Queen Aminata tried to mitigate disaster, but still paid the price for that one.
Now both the two ladies that have 1 and 2 that started this match. Oh, on the apron, but there goes Statlander landing really hard.
Bane driving Statlander down on the apron. Willow and Athena. Uh-oh. Women know each other.
Oh! Damn.
Oh my God.
Apron Valley Death Driver, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Well, Athena, I think her feet got hung up on the rope, but nonetheless, Shuri
Get this on the floor for
screaming and yelling.
Shuri taken down by Mello.
Psycho women here, they're nuts.
Well, we saw it at the end of Collision, how crazy it was, and now.
What is Megan Bane thinking here?
Well, whatever she's thinking, Chris is going to stop it, obviously, here.
Number 1, number 2, going together.
Statlander, the powerbomb on Bane, onto the pile.
Who in the world is going to win this thing?
That's just so hard to call, but we'll see here. Statlander, as you said, just taking Bane, taking all the ladies out in this match.
Oh, wow.
Now back in the ring.
Under
Rosa,
Rosa, ducks underneath, changes levels.
There we go.
Rosa, the running back elbow, compressing Mina Shirakawa in the corner.
She gets such force when she runs. So much speed, so much explosion.
Mina, though, answers an elbow strike to the jaw of Thunder Rosa. As Mina finds her footing on the top, the sling blade from the top. Shirakawa
Wants to finish her off. Mina wants to finish off Rosa.
Mina,
Caught her on the top of the head, I think. I don't know if she got it all, but she got the top of the head for sure.
She sure did.
lefts and rights from Thunder Rosa. A knee strike, backing Mina Shirakawa off. Enziguri misses, but Mina does not elbow strike. One to the back of the head. Thunder Rosa goes down. The roundhouse.
Rosa's a sitting duck right now.
And yeah, Thunder Rosa may be out on her feet here. Oh, the back fist, the Hurricane. Cover her now, Mina, cover her now.
Cover for sure, I was thinking the same thing. Well, look at Athena in the corner.
She's going for the figure four. Mina is going for the figure four.
Athena, the old face.
Great for Athena, good for her. That's awesome.
Athena, the longest reigning champion of any title in Ring of Honor history. The current Ring of Honor Women's World Champion is now the #1 contender for the AEW Women's World Championship.
I think that's great. I'll tell you what, I mean, she knows how to be a champion, hence how long she's held the Ring of Honor title, but good luck to whoever is, who was gonna be, or whatever, the Women's World Champion. I wouldn't want to deal with this lady right here in Athena.
Neither would I. I'm not always agreeing